नाम जोगे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तब जय गाथा
जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे
भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Now I invite our guest, His Excellency Honorable Sri Thawar Chand Gehlot ji, and our guest of honor, and Professor Dr. Sanjay V. Chodia, Sushma Chodia ma'am, for lighting the lamp. While the lighting the lamp is going on, I would like to introduce you to Suryadatta Education Foundation established the Suryadatta Group of Institutes to develop self-motivated leaders for the challenging and vibrant global economy. HGI has a vision to be one of the base centers of the excellence that nurtures industry-ready professionals, blending the best of the Indian sensibilities with a Western outlook. The flagship institute of HGI are accredited by NAC. AICTE-CI has ranked Suryadatta Institute of Management and Mass Communication in the Platinum category for the sixth consecutive year. We are having the uniqueness. Suryadatta is creating world records almost annually. We give paid internship and work exposure through Suryadatta startups and ventures. Highlights of management programs and Suryadatta is we give the choice-based credit system, and there are n number of things which we can tell to you, but instead of, I request you to go on our website suryadatta.org and at the same time to visit our place. Now I request Professor Dr. Sanjay V. Chodia and ma'am to felicitate our Honorable Sri Thawar Chand Gehlot ji. His Excellency Honorable Thawar Chand Gehlot ji is an Indian politician who is the current and 19th Governor of Karnataka. Being the first person serving as the Governor of Karnataka, he assumed office of the Governor of Karnataka on July 11, 2021. He also served as the Minister of Social Justice and Empowerment from 2024 to 2021. He was also the leader of the House in the upper house of Indian Parliament. He was a member of the Parliamentary Board and the Central Election Committee. Now, I'm here to give a brief about our chairman, Professor Here is Puneri Pagdi. With all the respect, now he is a Punekar. Welcome him as a Punekar. Few words about founder, president, and chairman, Professor Dr. Sanjay V. Chodia. I would like to tell you that he is the one who is having the greatest energy, because every day he's travel here and there, and he is giving us the motivation to do such kind of programs in the presence of Honorable Sri Thawar Chand Gehlot ji, because he is the motivator for him. He is having industry experience of 21 years, teaching experience more than 24 years, and recipient of over 50 national and international awards. He has done his BE, PGDM. Just listen to the degrees which I am reading because he is the person who is having it and going to have much more. PGDM, PGD, MLM, MMS, MBS, HR, MBS production, and materials management. He has actively participated in Vice Chancellor's Summit recently. He is on the planning board of YCMOU as government from Maharashtra of Government's governors nominated member. Please, there should be more and more claps. We are going to have a big program. Yes, your claps means a lot. Now I request, because I don't read much more for you, but I would like to tell you, he is the person who is there always for you. Please welcome Founder, President, and Chairman, Sanjay B. Chodia, sir.
Very good evening to all the distinguished guests present over here, all my staff members, dear students. I would like to welcome Honorable His Excellency Thawarchandji Gehlot, Governor of Karnataka, to Suryadatta Group of Institutes for this National Award ceremony. Day before yesterday only, we have felicitated His Holiness Shri Shri Ravi Shankarji at Art of Living Ashram, Bangalore. And it is our fortune that Honorable Governor himself was present over there to confer this award. The name of the award was the highest award of Suryadatta Group, the Saint of Modern India, Surya Ratna, the Saint of Modern India, Suryadatta National Lifetime Achievement Award. So the journey began 48 hours before, exactly at same time we have felicitated, and Governor Sahab was there, Acharya Lokesh Muniji was there, and also I think Acharya Lokesh Muniji has come. Welcome, sir. So we started this Suryadatta Education Foundation in the year 1999 after taking experience of 20 years in the field of automobile and engineering sector. After working for 20 years and getting sufficient experience, we felt that this experience must be shared to all the strata of the society, irrespective of their caste, creed, financial, economical, and geographic background. And therefore, we have decided to start education field, and we have started from a management institute to design institute to hospitality institute to school to junior college to cyber security college and many more. Recently, this year we have started College of Physiotherapy under the name of Suryadatta Institute of Health Science. So approximately 9,000 students, both regular professional and voluntary students, are studying with us, Pranam Gurudev, are studying with us, and it is the philosophy of Suryadatta to impart the quality education for holistic and sustainable development from the day one. Both these words are new. Up till now, the change was constant, and everybody was telling that we must anticipate change, we must envisage change, we must practice change, and now the definition has been changed to we must adopt and practice the dynamic, innovative change. Many things are uncertain, which we have experienced during last couple of years, and therefore, for my students, I will request them to be ready to face multiple challenges, to be innovative, to adapt new technology. And the very purpose of organizing such events, of calling dignitaries from diverse field related to our area of specializations, and also from social service, public service, science and technology, and eminent personalities like governor of different states every year comes to Suryadatta on the occasion of Foundation Day celebration, and their word of wisdom. The awardees will also share their experience. Our students make AV, our students also help them in preparation of a citation, making these arrangements, being a volunteer. So it is not learning only education and academics. What is important is to be successful in life is more important along with the academics. So academics care while we are taking, along with that, we take a lot of hard work, lot of efforts we take in order to give maximum possible inputs to our students for their holistic development and therefore these programs. Today we have retired IG, Vitthal Jadavji, a very, very eminent personality, then veteran Lieutenant Colonel Suresh Patilji, who is working in the field of environmental science. Lalit Gandhiji is amongst us. He is the president of Maharashtra Chamber of Commerce and Industries, MSME Mumbai, Minority Cell, Health Sector. He is a multifaceted personality and he has lot many things to give and share, and experience sharing is experience gaining. So of course, definitely individual awardees we are going to call them in due course of time according to mutual convenience, keeping your exam schedule in mind, keeping their availability in mind, and they will spend maybe 2 hours, 4 hours according to the requirement, and they will enlighten all of you. Today they will share their words of wisdom. Then we have Suresh Kotiji. He is a promoter and one of the main person, core team member of Lijjat Papad Sasa Detergent, a cooperative movement, a renowned, very, very renowned movement all across the country. Then Dr. Rajesh Gadia is a dengue specialist, and he is also a renowned doctor, MD physician, and also is a chairperson of the ICU of KEM Hospital, very renowned 100-year-old hospital in Pune. Then Bandhutacharya Prakash Rokadeji, he is believing in Bandhuta from the day one. People are talking about that all people should work together, peace for peace and harmony. It is his main motive when he started his foundation. From the day one, he is following this philosophy, irrespective of any caste, creed, any religion. Then we have Mukesh Modi ji, a very, very eminent person from USA, basically Indian, settled there for global entrepreneurship and a lot of CSR work he is doing. We have amongst us Hanumantrao ji Gaikwad. He is the chairperson of BVG Group. More than 80,000 people are working under his company, and he has also diversified into agro and service sector. We have also Chandrakant Salunkeji, the very eminent personality for SME Chamber of India based in Mumbai. Every week, every month, they are conducting various programs for upliftment of SME, for presenting SME to the government, for solving their problems, and that's how they are working and supporting more than 10,000 SME, and in turn, they are contributing for building a nation. Then we have Yajendra Mahajan. He was supposed to come, but he has been called by the Prime Minister Modi for some committee meeting, and we got the message 2 days before, but the name was printed earlier. We have Shri Saurabh Boraji, a very, very spiritual personality. He is an eminent finance or portfolio management company he is handling in Mumbai. He basically belongs to Ahmednagar. He is also on the trustee board of Tirupati Devasthana at Tirupati. And also is a very, very spiritual personality. And such a legendary personality is available amongst us. Then we have Advocate Amit Mehta ji. He is basically representing in the field of law and judiciary. He is also having huge knowledge in the field of law, judiciary for a particular segment of the society. Then we have Shri Bhavya Srivastav. We are going to conferring for his global experience in the field of global digital media services. Again, they are unique people. Today is the era of specialization. Today is the era of edtech technology. Today is the era of innovation, startup, entrepreneurship. Along with this, we must also believe that we must also maintain some values. We must also be ethical. We must also be moral. We must be a punctual. We must give our best services to the society. We must treat every human being at par. We must have a tendency of giving and sharing our knowledge and resources whatever we can. Because every human being has a birthright of taking good quality education, good services. We must also protect our natural resources. We must take care of our environment protection. We must engage ourselves for some kind of patriotic services for our nation, because only government alone cannot support and cannot do everything. It is our part. We are the trustee, we are the custodian of these resources which are available, which are given by the nature, which are given by the God. And we simply cannot waste. We should contribute in retaining, maintaining, and expanding or increasing the natural resources for the welfare of the society. And there can be various number of points which can discuss. So everything good is needed. Respecting elders is also needed. You must have good habits. You must increase or spend your time in doing good things. Maybe it is related to exercise, it can be related to fitness, reducing your time on the social media or unwanted channels or unwanted videos, increasing your time on fitness activity, financial fitness, health fitness, maybe social fitness, related to NGO, related to hygiene, everything related to your benefit and your society benefit, and for carving your niche in the field of in the chosen field of your profession. It can be MBA in finance, marketing, HR, it can be physiotherapy, it can be osteopathy, it can be naturopathy, it can be interior design, fashion design, animation, media and mass communication, cyber and digital science, hospitality, travel, tourism, aviation, all these disciplines we have. And whatever we don't have, we offer our voluntary services. We have adopted more than 10 villages in Mulchi Taluka. Every week, we are through our Suryadatta Food Bank, through our Suryadatta Clothing Bank, through our Suryadatta Product Bank, through our Suryadatta Knowledge Bank, through our Suryadatta Health Bank for health awareness, and through Suryadatta Business Bank, we are trying to uplift the society. We are going to remote places where the population is only 50. Day before yesterday, Mrs. Chordia, Professor Dadiwal, and Amit Todkar and team, they went to a place ahead of Lavasa, almost 2 hours distance from here, where the population is only 50. And when we extended our help and support, they were very happy. And they said, will you please teach us the various skills? Maybe it's a fashion skills, can be any skills. They want to learn. There is a passion, there is a hunger. But that source and desire we should meet. When it is said that when there is a source and object meet with full intensity, there is an instinct transformation takes place. So with this, I conclude my speech as far as the awareness and about Suryadatta and its philosophy is considered. I heartily welcome our Honorable Governor for coming all the way from Karnataka, Bangalore to Pune, especially for this program. So friends, standing ovation. I request at least my students to give them standing ovation. Please imagine, day before yesterday, whole day we were in ashram. Yesterday he started for Pune. Today morning he started for Pune. Came for our program. Tomorrow morning he is leaving. At this age, such a senior position. So big round of applause, friend. Not like this. You are a Suryadatta students, and you must show you are energized, you are interested, you are passionate, you want to listen to all the awardees. So your presence should not be only physical, it should be physical, mental, intellectual, focused only with the personalities on the dais. I also welcome the renowned spiritual personality, His Holiness, Saint of Modern India, recipient award of Suryadatta Group in the year 2015, Acharya Dr. Lokesh Muniji. I request our Akshit to please bring the memento scarf for felicitation. So welcome, sir. We already done. हुआ उनका हुआ felicitation.
I request Professor Dr. Sanjay B. Chodia, sir, to felicitate Param Pujya Acharya Dr. Lokesh Muniji, the motivation to all society. His worldly life at the young age of 22 and studied Jain, Buddhist and Vedic philosophy. He is the motivator, thinker, creative writer, poet, social reformer, and an excellent orator. Yes, we are also waiting for Sri Anup Jalotaji. He is there on his way. And now, we are going to start 24th Foundation Day and 20th Suryadatta National Award Ceremony. Today, please note, it's Monday, 7th March 2022. But we celebrate Foundation Day every year on 7th February. This year, in the august presence of illustrious personality, Chief Guest, His Excellency Honorable Thawarchand Gehlotji, Governor of Karnataka and Chairperson, Param Pujya Acharya Dr. Lokesh Muniji. So all the awardees, now I will announce name one by one. When I announce, please come on the stage. Then audio visual will be played. And when your felicitation will be going on, that time, in your honor, the words will be said here. So, please welcome for Suryadatta National Lifetime Achievement Award 2022, the first awardee, Dr. Vittal Jadhav, IPS, retired IG. Before, when he comes, please start AV. In his honor, please start AV. You know, everyone's life, it's a proud moment to see Vittal Jadhav, sir. He is Mr. Hanumant Gaikwad. Please play Vittal Jadhav.
सेकंड ईयर में M3 में क्या सिचुएशन हुई रहेगी पहली बार 6 मार्क मिले
He is Hanumantrao Gaikwad. Please play Vittal Jadhav sir's AV. Someone from team coordinate with this. I request our all the dignitaries on the dais for excellence in the field of public service. We are giving him the felicitation, the award, in recognition as an officer with remarkable grit and determination to serve the nation.
Served for 34 years as an officer in the Maharashtra State and Indian Police Services. For his meritorious service in the
Yes.
police department, he
Here
was
goes
honored with
his
the
aid.
President's Medal, the DG's Insignia, in 2001. Post-retirement, Dr. Jadhav has been involved in various domains of social work while chairing advisory, consultative positions in multiple NGOs and organizations in police services. He designed programs, implemented community policing concept, Mohalla Committee, Police Mitra Yojana, Shanti Doot programs to strengthen police public bond and maintain peace and communal harmony. He worked with over 15 lakh citizens during his career and later managed to grow the number even further in other capacities. He connected and collaborated with members from different social strata and religions to work extensively. With a passion to work for social welfare and extending the network in the later years of his career, he helped form Shanti Doot Parivar, an NGO formed in 2019. As Chief Advisor of Shanti Doot Parivar, Dr. Jadhav has been leading the NGO to conduct social welfare activities. The thought pillars laid by Dr. Jadhav are patriotism, communal harmony, peace, humanity, and nature service. Shanti Doot Parivar has grown to 25 plus branches, associating with lakhs of
trophy,
citizens with strong
citation,
presence in Maharashtra and is
scarf.
working on national and international scale. Dr. Jadhav was awarded numerous certifications for his contribution, including a Certificate of Commitment from World Book of Records, London. At the confluence of nature service and human service,
Now before I request welcome Sri Suresh Patil on the dais, before that AV has to be played. Veteran Lieutenant Colonel Suresh Patil sir, you please be there, see the AV in your honor and then come on the dais. Please play the AV.
he is a war veteran, a whistleblower, an environmentalist, and an avid advocate for peace, harmony, and solidarity in society, who in the last 3 decades has successfully planted 1 million trees with the help of volunteers, a record by itself. He conducts environment awareness programs in schools and colleges and serves as an inspiration and a harbinger of a green revolution working towards creating an environmentally aware and resourceful society. He always stood out as a different child. He was patiently curious and innovative, an out-of-the-box thinker. He was schooled in Pune and later graduated from Pune University. Besides academics, he was an outstanding sportsman, having won the Pune University gold medal in boxing in the year 1965. He then joined the Indian Army in 1968. He took active part in the 1971 war on Western Front. Volunteered to get the deadline invitation. Please welcome Lieutenant Colonel Suresh Patil for excellence in the field of
Please
environment
welcome
protection.
Lieutenant Colonel Suresh Patil on the dais. I request Sanjay Bichodia sir and Sushma ma'am to welcome him on the dais. In recognition as a war veteran, a whistleblower, an environmentalist, and an avid advocate for peace, harmony, and solidarity in society, who in the last 3 decades has successfully planted 1 million trees with the help of volunteers, which was a record by itself. He conducts environment awareness programs in schools, colleges, and serves as an inspiration and a harbinger for green revolution, working towards creating an environmentally aware, diligent, and resourceful society. A trophies cup and a citation. Thank you for being there. Now I request AV to play a AV for Sri Lalit Sakalchand Gandhiji.
तसं सरकारनं शाळा बंद करायचा निर्णय घेतलेला आहे. तो गेल्या 2 वर्षाचा शाळा बंद केल्यानंतर ऑनलाईन शिक्षणाचा अनुभव अतिशय भीषण व विदारक आहे. मुलांचं शैक्षणिक नुकसान अतोनात झालेलं आहे आणि या शैक्षणिक नुकसानीबरोबर सामाजिक दुष्परिणाम सुद्धा समोर आलेले आहेत. 2 वर्षानंतर ज्यावेळी दुसऱ्या लाटेचे निर्बंध उठल्यानंतर शाळा सुरू झाल्या तर विद्यार्थ्यांचं ऑनलाईन शिकलेला अभ्यासक्रम विसरला असं विद्यार्थ्यांनी नमूद केलं. अनेक विद्यार्थी मोबाईल ॲडिक्ट झालेले आहेत. त्यांना वैद्यकीय उपचारांची गरज पडत आहे. अनेक ठिकाणी पॉर्न फिल्मच्या आहारी विद्यार्थी गेलेलं बघायला मिळते. तर शाळा बंद करून देशाची भावी पिढी बर्बाद होणार आहे. त्यांचं अतोनात शैक्षणिक नुकसान होणार आहे. त्यामुळे शाळा सुद्धा 50% क्षमतेनं एका बेंचवर एक विद्यार्थी या पद्धतीनं सुरू करण्यास परवानगी देण्याची आवश्यकता आहे. राज्याचे मुख्यमंत्री व सर्व संबंधित विभागाच्या सचिवांना महाराष्ट्र चेंबर ऑफ कॉमर्स तर्फे आज आम्ही लेखी निवेदन पाठवून तातडीने याच्यावर निर्णय घेण्याची मागणी केली आहे. तर सरकारने ताबडतोब हा निर्णय घ्यावा व पुढील काळातलं होणारं आर्थिक व सामाजिक नुकसान टाळावं अशी आमची सरकारला आग्रही विनंती आहे.
He was born on the 24th of September in the year 1967 in the Kolhapur district of Maharashtra. He went on to complete his education and graduated in commerce with a government diploma in cooperation and accountancy. Sri Lalit Gandhi, founder chief patron of the Jain International Trade Organization and the founder president of the Mahavir Education Society that was established in 1991 and having 7 charitable schools. Sri Lalit Gandhi, founder chief patron of the Jain International Trade Organization and the founder president of the Mahavir Education Society that was established in 1991 and having 7 charitable schools in Maharashtra, imparting education to more than 4,000 students. He is also a renowned and successful businessman and the
Sri
chairman
Lalit
and
Sakalchand
MD of
Gandhiji
Shatrunjay
on
Infrastructure
dais.
and Shatrunjay Parks and Resorts Private Limited, Adeshwar Farms and
I
Agro
request
LLP,
dignitaries on the dais
and
to
Lalit
felicitate
Gandhi and
Sri Lalit
Associates.
Gandhi
His contribution to the organized
for
sector
excellence in the
trade
field
and
of reforms in
industry is
MSME,
also
minority
significant
and
as the
health
managing
sector.
committee member.
Suryadatta
The Associated
National
Chamber of
Lifetime
Commerce
Achievement
and
Award
Industries in
2022.
India, the Knowledge
Sri
Chamber
Lalit
of
Gandhi for
India
his
as
invaluable
president
contribution
of the
in the
Raja
field of
Foundation
social service, besides being the founder chairperson, chief patron of Jain International Trade Organization and the founder president of the Mahavir Education Society, which was established in 1991. He manages 7 charitable schools, as we have just heard. Here goes the felicitation, and there should be more and more claps. Yes, they should come here again and again for the prestigious award, and their success should be the best in the world. We always wish the same. Suryadatta family is always there. All the students, staff, please get encouraged with these personalities. Next time you should be there on the dais. Now I request AV to play Sri Suresh Kote's AV, please.
He is the director, ex-chairman of Sri Lakshmi Cooperative Bank Limited, Pune. He is also associated and serving as a distinguished leader to various bodies which are into social service in various capacities as the Vice President of the Abhinav Education Society, Akola, as a consultant and ex-CEO to the Sri Mahila Griha Udyog Lijjat Papad, as the President of the Sri Sant Goroba Education Society, Pune, as the President of the Hind English Medium School, Gurukul, the President of Red Swastik Society, the President of the Kotuleshwar Mahadev Mandir Devasthan Trust, Kotul, as President of Ambika Mata Mandir Trust, Wagapur, as the President of Sri Sant Kondaji Baba Gram Vikas Pratishthan, Kotul, the President of the Hind Mata Shikshan Prasarak Mandal, Akola, the President of Vibha Girish Trust, as a working president of the Leprosy Rehabilitation Foundation Trust and the Chhatra Jagrutis Jawaharlal Darda Convent School, Nagpur. He is also the trustee on the board of numerous NGOs like the Sri Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Memorial National Committee, New Delhi, as the coordinator of the Bhumata Krishi Manch, the Agasti Mandir Devasthan, Akola, as a trustee of the Mool Mata Devasthan Trust, Akola, and with Shivashram. He is truly an epitome of social entrepreneurship in its true form. Please welcome Sri Suresh Marathi Rao Kote for excellence in the field of social entrepreneurship.
Sri Suresh Kote sir, for excellence in the field of cooperative social entrepreneurship, Suryadatta National Lifetime Achievement Award 2022. Suresh Marutrao Kote is the director of Sri Lakshmi Cooperative Bank Limited, Pune, and a well-known social entrepreneur who is on the board of a number of NGOs and associated as president of several social development organizations and serves as the epitome of social entrepreneurship. He has rendered yeoman service to the masses and society. Dear all, please have a round of applause for him. And the next awardee, Dr. Rajesh Gadia. For him, may I request AB to play
Please welcome Dr. Rajesh Gadia for excellence in the field of medical social service.
Good evening. Let me thank Professor Sanjay Chordia and the Suryadatta Group of Institutes for honoring me with this award today. I feel that every award has a story behind it, a story of dreams, grit, determination, hard work, and opportunities. My dream started somewhere in childhood when I used to accompany my dad to his clinic. And there, seeing him examining patients, I also felt I should become a doctor. My dreams came true. I did become an MBBS, and after that I came to Pune and did my DNB medicine, my post-graduation in DNB medicine in KEM Hospital, Pune. From here, I moved to Breach Candy Hospital, Mumbai. There, I worked in the intensive care unit with Dr. Farooq Udwadia, who himself is a Padma Bhushan. After that, life took a turn. It gave me a few opportunities, and the first opportunity was when I came back to Pune and was appointed as a consulting physician and a physician in charge of the ICU at Pune.
I request Dr. Rajesh Gadia sir on the dais for Suryadatta National Lifetime Achievement Award 2022. Professor Dr. Sanjay Vichodia is welcoming him. और हमारे गवर्नर साहब बोल रहे हैं स्वागत है. बहुत ही अच्छी वाणी और बहुत ही अच्छे मन के हैं हमारे गवर्नर साहब. trophy, citation, and scarf. Thank you. Anup Jalota is here. Please welcome Sri Anup Jalota ji. भजन सम्राट, भारत देश के मनोमन में बसे श्री अनूप जलोटा जी. I request Professor Dr. Sanjay Vichodia sir to felicitate Anup Jalota ji. Our next awardee for Lifetime Achievement Award is Bandhutacharya Prakash Rokde. I request AV to play.
मी पाण्याच्या जातीचा या ग्रंथाचे लेखक, पुरोगामी चळवळीतील उत्तम वक्ते आणि कार्यवंत कार्यकर्ते. पुणे जिल्हा परिषदेमध्ये ऑगस्ट 1977 पासून जून 2000 पर्यंत मुख्य कार्यकारी अधिकारी यांचे स्वीय सहाय्यक या पदी एकूण 24 वर्षे कार्यरत होते. बंधुता चळवळीच्या कार्यासाठी नोकरीची 14 वर्षे सेवा शिल्लक असूनही वयाच्या 45व्या वर्षी स्वेच्छा सेवानिवृत्ती घेतली. सामाजिक, सांस्कृतिक आणि शैक्षणिक संस्थांची स्थापना केली. वयाच्या 18व्या वर्षापासूनच विविध सामाजिक संस्थांच्या माध्यमातून कार्यरत होते. 1989 साली समयक सहकार आंदोलन या संस्थेच्या माध्यमातून सिम्बायोसिस संस्थेच्या सहकार्याने मावळ तालुक्यातील दुर्गम भागामध्ये 25 महिलांच्या योगदानातून साक्षरता अभियान राबवून केवळ 8 महिन्यांच्या कालावधीमध्ये 114 जणांना साक्षर करून प्रत्यक्ष कार्यारंभ केले. यानंतर इतर साहित्याबरोबरच भारतीय संविधान वाचनात आले. त्यातील उद्देशिकेच्या मनावर खोलवर परिणाम झाला. त्यामुळे स्वातंत्र्य, समता, बंधुता आणि न्याय या मूल्यांच्या संवर्धनासाठी कटिबद्ध झाले. विविध नियतकालिकांमधून विविध विषयांवर लेखन, काव्यलेखन, 16 साहित्य संमेलनांच्या स्मरणिका आणि बंधुतायन, बंधुता पर्व, प्रकाशयात्री, मी पाण्याच्या जातीचा या ग्रंथांसाठी लेखन आणि मार्गदर्शन केले. बंधुताचार्य श्री प्रकाशजी रोकडे, तुमचे आज सूर्यदत्ता ग्रुप ऑफ इन्स्टिट्यूट्समध्ये मनपूर्वक स्वागत आहे.
I request Bandhutacharya Prakash Rokde sir to be on the dais. Suryadatta National Lifetime Achievement Award 2022 for excellence in the field of humanity, peace and harmony. In recognition as an eminent personality who has contributed immensely in the field of public service. His passion for service is commendable and is recognized across the country for providing valuable support and help to the community. Social service is the need of the hour for which he has dedicated his life, and with his exemplary contribution in his field, he has made a mark for himself. Can we have a big round of applause for him? There should not be a need to say that. When the felicitation is there, definitely it has to be there. तालियां और जोर से होनी चाहिए. Yes, now I request AV to play for Sri Mukesh Modi ji.
He is a global entrepreneur and a philanthropist and has come a long way. He had modest beginnings, and after earning his bachelor's degree in commerce and economics and textile, he started his career in 1988 with a major garments manufacturer and exporter in Mumbai. His company used to export to USA, and this somewhere instilled in Mr. Modi the dream to come to America and start his own company. On December 1994, Mr. Modi's dream of coming to America was realized as he arrived in New York after first immigrating to Dubai. He started working with an importer and manufacturing company in the fashion district on Broadway in Manhattan. And after working for a few companies, he secured his green card in 2004. Then in the year 2005, he started his own company, Yash Imports Incorporated, with a motto to serve the best quality garments at the lowest price so anyone can afford it. With his own office on Broadway, he never looked back and continued growing to dizzying heights. Hailing from a middle-class family, he has proved that vision and hard work, scaling new heights of success is not impossible. He has been giving back to his community in various ways, including with the gift of sight by providing free medical care to those with glaucoma and other ailments. For the last 9 years, he has sponsored every year a free medical camp and numerous cataract surgeries in Jhunjhunu, Rajasthan. He flies there and meets the beneficiary and patients personally. He also donates garments regularly to charity in USA
In between,
and
I
other
welcome
countries.
Sri Hanumantrao
Mr. Mukesh
Gaikwad
Modi
ji.
has
Please be
been
there in
an
the first
outstanding
row.
leader and personality, and from his early childhood, he was involved in community work and giving back. He was a member of Youth Association and Leo Club. These organizations used to organize blood drive, giving away food, clothes, and involved in many more works of charity. He has served as a treasurer, advisor, and president for IDP USA Incorporated, and also served as event chair, secretary, and president for Rotary Club of Hicksville South, RCHS. He has served in Indian Association of Long Island as public relation and community outreach, and is also a member of the Association of Indians in America. He has been conferred many honors. An award was honored in 2016 as Emerging Community Leader at the 3rd International Media Conference hosted by Indo-American Press Club in Stamford, Connecticut, and also honored at the Indian American Festival in New York, which was in October 2016. In December 2016, he was honored by Narseva Narayan Seva Sansthan for sponsoring 50th free medical camp in India, and in the same year honored as the best Rotarian. In 2017, he was honored as Best Secretary of Rotary Club of Hicksville. In June 2017, he was honored as Bharat Gaurav in United Nations by the Yuva Sanskriti Sansthan. In December 2018 and 2019, he was honored as Community Outreach of IALI. In August 2019, he was honored as Distinguished Leader at the India Day Parade IDP USA event. In September 2019, he was honored as Proud of India in USA. In September 2019, he was honored as Pride of India in USA by Jharkhand International Film Festival for being a filmmaker and social worker. He was honored as Personality of the Year 2019 by Hum Hindustani USA. As an emerging passion, Mr. Modi's vision is to give message to the entire world through films. He has made a documentary movie, Vision, to inspire the
I
community,
request
and his first
Sri
feature film,
Mukesh
The
Modi ji
Elevator,
on the dais.
a family drama movie
Please
based
welcome
on true
Sri
event.
Mukesh Modi
He has
ji on the
made
dais
a
for Suryadatta National Lifetime Achievement Award 2022. for excellence in the field of global entrepreneurship and CSR. In recognition as a global entrepreneur, leader, and a philanthropist who has come a long way from humble beginning to fulfilling his dream to come to America and start his own company and risen to greater heights. He is a respectable and distinguished member of the Indian diaspora in the United States of America. Our song says the same thing. It's a junoon to be there. And Suryadatta, definitely love the work which you are doing. In honor, the felicitation for you. बहुत सारी तालियां, खूप साऱ्या टाळ्या व्हायला हव्यात. टाळ्या खरं तर थांबायलाच नाही हव्यात. Now moving on to the next award, Suryadatta National Award 2022. I request to play AV in the honor of Sri Hanumantrao Gaikwad. AV will be played and then you have to come on the dais. Please play the AV.
के बाद एडमिशन लेते हो आप, तो डिप्लोमा में मैंने इंटीग्रेशन और डेरिवेशन ऑप्शन में डाला था. तो आप इमेजिन कर सकते हो कि डायरेक्ट सेकंड ईयर में M3 में क्या सिचुएशन हुई रहेगी. पहली बार 6 मार्क मिले. अभी वो बैलेंस शीट, जो मार्कशीट अभी भी रखी है, मैंने लैमिनेट करके रखी है. सेकंड टाइम 13 मार्क मिले. थर्ड टाइम फिर किसी ने बताया था कि भाई दाढ़ी वाड़ी बढ़ाते तो अच्छा होता है. तो पेपर देने के बाद 40 दिन दाढ़ी बढ़ाई और 40 मार्क मिल गए.
He was born in the village of Rahmatpur, Satara, Maharashtra, a first-generation social entrepreneur and a chairman and managing director of BVG India Limited, India's largest integrated service provider company. He has worked as a design engineer in Engineering Research Center, Electronics Division, and as a senior material executive with Tata Motors for a period of over 5 years. He received recognition from management of Tata Motors for his efforts in saving 20 million rupees for the company by making productive use of cables, otherwise marked as scrap. Banking on the confidence built with Tata Motors in 1997, along with Mr. Umesh Mane and just 8 employees, Bharat Vikas Services was formed with an aim of creating employment opportunities for rural youth. This organization soon expanded into employment opportunities in the sector of skilled and unskilled labor. BVG today employs more than 50,000 employees across India. Currently, BVG operates a fleet of 1,400 ambulances and have handled more than 33.15 million calls and served nearly 7.56 million patient emergencies over the past years. He was invited by Niti Aayog in January 2018 to present the work and learnings to Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji towards doubling the income of farmers. Please welcome Sri Hanumantrao Gaikwad for excellence in the field of corporate excellence service and agricultural sector.
Sir, and Madam to welcome Sri Hanumantrao Gaikwad on the dais. Suryadatta National Award 2022 for excellence in the field of corporate excellence, service and agri-sector. In recognition for his remarkable work in the field of service and agri-sector, he is the first generation entrepreneur on the mission of positively impact 10 crore lives by 2030. Born in rural India, Satara, with a humble social background, he ventured into entrepreneurship to help rural youth for job opportunities. His passion to provide employment to the youth of India is remarkable. He has created job opportunities for more than 80,000 people.
सूरज की
His felicitation.
हम चले सूरज की
Again, round of claps. Request to play next AV, Sri Chandrakant Salunkheji. Our next awardee for Suryadatta National Award 2022.
Let me give you the glance of the what is the SME sector in India. Small and medium enterprises, comprising the manufacturing, service industry, infrastructure, chemicals, packaging, food processing. Even now, the small companies coming in IT, in IT, ICT sector. Now, the SME sector of India is one of the growth engine of Indian economy, and which is contributing the large number of production, as well as contributing the 45% for the production for the manufacturing sector, 40% for the exports, and most important, the SMEs in India is employing more than 1 million people per annum.
He has a commerce background with intensive experience in business management. He is the founder and chairman and managing director of Macro Group of Companies established in 1991 at Mumbai. The group is involved in manufacturing of packaging machinery, equipment and industrial products. The group is also involved in exports, marketing, distributorship and franchising, as well as importing capital goods, new technology, innovative and industrial products. He constantly puts efforts to resolve the issues and problems of the industry and the SME sector. He holds coveted memberships and is associated with organizations such as SME Chamber of India, India International Trade Center, World SME Trade Center, Packaging Industry Association of India, Maharashtra Industrial and Economic Development Association, SME Business Forum, India SME Leadership Council, Startups Council of India, India-Japan SME Business Council, SME Business Management Institute, SME Export Promotion Council, NRI Business Support Center, Women Entrepreneurs Development Council, SME Technology Development Council, SME Connect, portal and magazine. Under his leadership, the above organizations have been organizing various national and international level activities for the promotion of industries and SMEs investments, international cooperation, providing interactive and networking platforms for identifying new business opportunities as well as imparting knowledge and education. He has also initiated various bilateral trade promotion divisions for enhancing connectivity between Indian and overseas entrepreneurs and
I
SMEs,
welcome
investors,
Sri
government
Chandrakant
agencies,
Salunkheji
multinational companies
on the
and
dais
other
for
industries from the
Suryadatta
UK.
National Award 2022 for excellence in the field of promoting SME. In recognition of his contribution to industry as the founder, chairman and managing director of the Macro Group of Companies established in 1991 at Mumbai. The group is involved in the manufacturing of packaging machinery, equipment and industrial products, and also involved in exports, marketing, distributorship and franchising, as well as importing capital goods. And the group is poised and blazing ahead with new technology and innovative industrial products to stay ahead of the curve. Sri Chandrakant Salunkheji.
हम चले
Again, more and more claps for him.
सूरज
Yes.
की ओर
हम चले सूरज की ओर.
सूरज की ओर
Suryadatta Group of Institute. We are proud to felicitate all the awardees here. Next, I request AV to play for Rotarian Dr. Simran Jethwani ji.
A former Miss Maharashtra and Beautiful Face 1993, a national singles badminton champion, an entrepreneur, a diamond and pearl grader, a life coach, a die-hard social worker, motivational speaker, fashion designer with international recognition, and the founder and chairman of OE Foundation. She is the chairman of few other organizations and on the board of few organizations. She's always been an action-oriented woman, commencing her social work journey since the young age of 9. Her passion to help reflects in her work and achievements. To name a few, she has received PhD doctorate honors from France Embassy for Humanitarian Services. She created history in the world by creating 2 Guinness World Records on one day, creating one and breaking one, both for breast cancer awareness. She has also received Savitribai Phule Award from the government at the Rashtrapati Bhavan. She conducts free workshops of personality development for teachers and trainers. She got 21 blind couples married traditionally, providing them all domestic needs and opening a bank account for every couple with a cash of rupees 5,000 each. Started Pan India project for stray dogs and pets. She recently donated 33,000 masks to remote areas in Kothurud, donated in PM and CM fund as well, provided cooked food packets for 767 underprivileged people every day, donated 7 ventilators, created an army of 180 warriors from Delhi to Tamil Nadu and helped as many as she could with oxygen cylinders, beds, medicines and much more. Please welcome Dr. Simran Jetwani for excellence in the field of women empowerment.
Professor Dr. Sanjeevi Chodia and Vice President of Suryadatta Group of Institutes, Sushma Chodia ma'am, welcoming Dr. Simran Jetwani, Rotarian. We are felicitating her with Suryadatta National Award for excellence in the field of women empowerment in recognition for her contribution towards women empowerment immensely. She has been a pioneer in the field and her work has received accolades across sections of society. Simran Jetwani with her philanthropic endeavors has made a mark for herself in the field of women's empowerment. She has numerous initiatives which she wants to accomplish in this field, which is worth appreciating. A great moment for her and for Suryadatta too. She is working towards peace, a trophy, citation and scarf. A moment to remember throughout life. I request to play AV for Sri Yajuvendra Mahajan. Sorry, please play the AV for Sri Saurabh Bora. Sri Saurabh Bora.
He is a 48-year-old Mumbai-based first-generation entrepreneur with more than 2 decades of experience in the field of private equity placements in listed and unlisted companies and real estate sector. He has successfully executed around 85 deals, which involves activities such as private equity investments and handling IPO and institutional placements. He works closely with the biggest global investment banks and has developed excellent relationships with the large corporates of the country. He invests into emerging companies, nurtures them, and navigates the entire process until these companies reach a size for IPO and gets them listed on the stock exchange. Till now, he has successfully listed several companies on the exchange and has created tremendous value for the companies, himself, and for the investors. He also has a large investment in the real estate sector and has a huge land bank in Mumbai, Pune, Ahmednagar, Nasik, Nagpur, and many more cities. He is developing a large mixed-use township in Nagpur with development potential of 10 million square feet. When a deal is at work, he focuses on it completely. This is a line that sums up his attitude and passion towards work. He is a thoughtful professional and businessman, and he believes in focusing on substance. Though he does not idolize anyone in particular, he is fascinated by people who stretch themselves and give in their maximum effort, just like him. He also believes that he is an honest person, and the best thing that he brings to the table is honest advice. One thing he has learned over the years is to respond instead of reacting and be patient. Apart from being a passionate businessman, he is a very religious person and a staunch believer of Lord Balaji. He is a committee member of Tirupati Tirumala Devasthanam's Trust Board and has also been a managing committee member of ISKCON, Juhu, Mumbai for the last 20 years. He is also an active philanthropist and he regularly donates to various religious and public welfare organizations. He holds the position of Executive Chairman in Jain International Organization and he is a member of Jain Administrative Trading Foundation. His family is blessed with his caring mother, lovely wife Dr. Rakhi Bora, who is a dentist by profession. His elder son is studying in the US at Indiana University and his younger son is in the 7th grade. Please welcome Shri Saurabh Bora for excellence in the field of finance and social service.
I request Professor Dr. Sanjay Bichodia sir and Sushma ma'am to welcome Sri Saurabh Bora, Suryadatta National Award for excellence in the field of finance and spiritual science service. In recognition for his remarkable contribution in the field of finance and spiritual service. His initiation in these areas can be witnessed through his exemplary work. His contribution in this field is appreciated and rewarded numerous times. His penchant for social service has also been recognized across social service sector. The dedication with which he works is exemplary and motivating. I request to play AV for our next awardee, Advocate Sri Amit Mehta ji.
He is the managing partner of law firm Solicitous Lex and Solicitous Lex Advisory. He is an engineering graduate from BVCOE, Pune University. He completed his international trade management from NMIMS and his MBA finance from Leeds University Business School, United Kingdom. Subsequently, he acquired his law from Mumbai University. He also completed a professional course in mergers and acquisitions from the London Business School. He was one of the committee members during the drafting of RERA Bill, practicing in criminal, property, redevelopment, conveyance, NCLT and mergers and acquisition matters. He is a member and on committee of various forums and associations, namely Bar Council of Maharashtra and Goa, Indian Merchants Chamber, Cooperative Societies Residents, Users and Welfare Association, Association of MBAs, United Kingdom, Giants International, Honorable Secretary of ALM Malad, Legal Advisor to Malad Property Owners Association, Mumbai, and many others. He actively advocates and mobilizes support for Mumbai-based Cancer Patients Aid Association and Indian Cancer Association. He is a prolific writer and his articles are covered in various media, newspapers, magazines such as Times of India, DNA, Mumbai Mirror, News Channel NDTV Profit, The Property Show, Midday, Gujarat Samachar, Bar Council Magazine, Maharashtra Cooperative Housing Society Times, Accommodation Times, Spin TV, and various other newspapers, news channels, and magazines. He has also co-authored many books such as Conveyance, Redevelopment, Criminal Law, and Ready Reckoner for Stamp Duty, and Market Valuation 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, and 2017. He is a recipient of various awards, namely the Best Advocate and Legal Advisor by newspaper tabloid Accommodation Times for the year 2013, the
I
Maharashtra
welcome
Gaurav Award for
Advocate
Property
Sri
Matters
Amit
in the year
Mehta ji
2004.
on the dais. Recently, he is honored with Dada Saheb Phalke Award. Suryadatta National Award for Advocate Sri Amit Mehta for excellence in the field of law and judiciary. In recognition for his contribution to the field of law, judiciary, and as managing partner of law firm Solis Lex and Solis Lex Advisory, with the rare distinction of being an engineer with an MBA in finance and a law degree with specialization in mergers and acquisitions from the London Business School, with a check practice in criminal property, redevelopment, conveyance, NCLT, and mergers and acquisitions matters. We are proud to felicitate you. Suryadatta.
सूरज की ओर
I request to play AV for our next awardee, Sri Bhavya Srivastav. In between, I welcome Sandesh Navlakhaji.
He works as a catalyst for faith-based organizations. His experiences in the domain of journalism, social work, religion, corporate and technology provides him an edge to shape ideas and various initiatives in areas of advocating global social change that builds on the intersection of multiple potent forces by engaging positive initiatives, inspirational organizations, and dedicated humans motivated by a vision of change. Bhavya ji is a founder member of the International Association of Religion Journalists and India representative for this association. He was selected as KAI-CIID International Fellow and has worked on many interfaith projects. His role to bring faith together has been appreciated by many social and religious organizations. In his broadcasting career, he has covered many major religious events and interviewed all the leading interfaith leaders. By his multi-faith organization, Religion World, he has developed a pool of knowledge and has established the first resource center for all religions from India. As a consultant and advisor to various religious, spiritual, and social organizations, Bhavya is behind many social initiatives and programs. He played a vital role in diffusing conflicts between communities, shaping harmonious views between varying factors, and bringing together
I
the
request
opposites by
Sri
his
Bhavya
communication
Srivastav
skills
on the
and deeper
dais.
understanding of
I request Professor Dr. Sanjay B. Chodia sir and madam to welcome Sri Bhavya Srivastav, Suryadatta National Award 2022 for excellence in the field of global digital media, in recognition for his contribution as a catalyst for faith-based organization and as the founder member and India representative of the International Association of Religion Journalists, leveraging his experience in the domain of journalism, social work, religion, corporate and technology that provides him an edge to shape ideas and various initiatives including climate change and environment with grassroots change makers. The fourth pillar.
हम चले सूरज की ओर
I request for a AV of Sri Lalit Gandhi ji, a 2-minute AV, which is very wonderful and with a message. mobile cancer detection center, which is roaming across the country with a vision between. I request all the awardees with their scarf on the dais for a group photo. By the time you can play the AV also. While the group photo is there, I would like to tell the beacon of Suryadatta Group of Institute, Suryadatta, late Dr. Mohan Dharia, the founder president of Vanarai. Also on this occasion, we remember late Sri Bansilal Ji Chodia and late Srimati Ratanbai Chodia, the missionaries with the social conscience. We remember them always. Suryadatta family remember them always. Suryadatta staff, students, everyone is going to cherish this moment, the motivation. ये अवार्डीज हमें प्रेरणा देंगे आने वाले कल के लिए. ये हमें बता रहे हैं जीत का जुनून. सूर्यदत्ता इज फॉर जीत का जुनून. सभी अवार्डीज ऑनरेबल श्री थावरचंद जी गहलोत इनके साथ, आचार्य लोकेश मुनि जी इनके साथ. यह ऐसे क्षण हैं जो हमेशा हमेशा याद रहेंगे. Suryadatta National Awards. A photograph on occasion Suryadatta 24th Foundation Day. Suryadatta says enriching careers and enhancing lives since 1999. A great moment. बहुत सारी तालियां होनी चाहिए. और जोर से तालियां. मुझे लगता है एक स्टैंडिंग ओवेशन सबके लिए बनता है. प्लीज स्टैंड. आपके हाथ ऊपर होने चाहिए और जोर से तालियां दिखनी चाहिए सभी अवार्डीज के लिए. सूर्यदत्ता का अप्रिसिएशन, सूर्यदत्ता का फेलिसिटेशन. यस, सी द स्माइल ऑन देयर फेस. यस, awardees are saying you have to be there next time. They are giving you motivation to you. जब तक अवार्डीज नीचे जा रहे हैं तब तक आप सभी को उनके लिए तालियां बजाते रहना चाहिए. गूंज हर मन में. यस, यही है सूर्यदत्ता. ऑलवेज एनर्जेटिक, ऑलवेज लवेबल, and the one who is reaching to the heights all the time. Immediately after this, in a minute, I'm going to invite our today's chairperson, Param Pujya Acharya Dr. Lokesh Muni ji, for his guidance. Before that, I request for a release of research journal Surya. Surya, the energy having ISSN 24549169, and release of Lighthouse docket containing citation of the awardees and the testimonials received from distinguished personalities at the hands of all the dignitaries on the dais. Release of research journal Surya. A beautiful picture on the cover by Rohan and team, guided by Mr. Akshit and team, with the energetic guidance from Professor Dr. Sanjay B. Chodia. In the center of the picture you can see Sushma Chodia ma'am. This is in honor again of women empowerment and all the testimonials for Suryadatta. There is a book by Kishan Sharma ji. Ye Akashvani hai. Release of the book at the hands of Thawarchand ji Gehlot. A great book. This is the third book in row which is published by Suryadatta. Kishan Sharma ji, author of a book, A Akashvani hai. ये बहुत ही अच्छी आकाशवाणी है, ये बहुत ही अच्छे पल है, एक बहुत ही बढ़िया बुक यहाँ पे रिलीज हुई है सूर्या जर्नल के साथ। अब मैं परम पूज्य आचार्य डॉक्टर लोकेश मुनि जी, इन्हें प्रार्थना करता हूँ कि वे इस उपलब्धि में अपने 2 शब्द मार्गदर्शन के कहें। सूर्यदत्ता परिवार की ओर से प्रणाम के साथ मैं यहाँ उन्हें प्रार्थना करता हूँ कि वे यहाँ आए और हमें मार्गदर्शन करें।
मंच के मध्य में विराजित कर्नाटक राज्य के प्रथम नागरिक, सादा जीवन और उच्च विचार के प्रतीक पुरुष, विद्वता और विनम्रता की पराकाष्ठा, ऐसे माननीय राज्यपाल श्री थावरचंद जी गहलोत, आज के कार्यक्रम में उपस्थित पद्मश्री पुरस्कार से सम्मानित भाई अनूप जलोटा जी, सूर्यदत्ता ग्रुप ऑफ इंस्टीट्यूट के चेयरमैन संस्थापक प्रोफेसर डॉक्टर संजय चौरडिया जी और उनकी सक्सेस का राज श्रीमती सुषमा चौरडिया जी, उपस्थित बंधुओं और बहनों, आज पूना नगरी में यह कार्यक्रम आपके सामने आप अपनी आंखों से देख रहे हैं, किंतु यह कार्यक्रम आज नहीं, आज से 2 दिन पूर्व माननीय राज्यपाल श्री की उपस्थिति में, और आप सभी जान करके आह्लादित होंगे और आज जो पुरस्कार से सम्मानित हुए हैं वो गौरवान्वित भी होंगे। यही पुरस्कार परसों अध्यात्म साधना के सुमेरु, आर्ट ऑफ लिविंग संस्थान के संस्थापक, दुनिया भर में अहिंसा और शांति का परचम फहराने वाले श्री श्री रविशंकर जी को परसों बेंगलोर में महामाननीय राज्यपाल श्री के करकमलों से यही सूर्यदत्ता ग्रुप का लाइफ टाइम अचीवमेंट अवार्ड उन्हें समर्पित किया गया और उन्होंने उसे सहर्ष स्वीकार करते हुए इस संस्थान को प्रोत्साहित किया। आप समझ सकते हैं, मैं बधाई देना चाहता हूं आज जिन अवार्डियों को सम्मानित किया गया इस पुरस्कार के द्वारा। यह पुरस्कार कोई प्रदर्शन नहीं, ये एक दर्शन है। इससे हमारी आने वाली पीढ़ी को प्रेरणा मिलती है और जो पुरस्कृत हुए हैं उन्हें और अधिक कार्य करने के लिए भी उनका दायित्व और बढ़ जाता है। बंधुओं और बहनों, मैं आपसे कहना चाहूंगा, ये अवार्ड इन्हें क्यों मिला, इन्हें क्यों सम्मानित किया गया। इन्हें सम्मानित करने से के लिए कर्नाटक से चलकर के राज्यपाल श्री पूना क्यों आए, मैं समझता हूं उसका एक कारण अगर जो मैंने खोजा, हम सबके भीतर में 3 प्रकार की चेतनाएं हैं। एक स्वार्थ की चेतना है, दूसरी परार्थ की चेतना और तीसरी परमार्थ की चेतना। ये अवार्ड उन्हें समर्पित किया जाता है जिनके जीवन के अंदर स्वार्थ विगलित हो जाता है और परार्थ और परमार्थ के लिए जो कार्य करते हैं उन्हें सम्मानित किया जाता है। किंतु जब तक भीतर में स्वार्थ प्रबल होता है, व्यक्ति न समाज के बारे में सोच पाता है, न राष्ट्र के बारे में चिंतन कर पाता है। वह चिंतन वही कर पाता है और जब तक वो प्रबल होता है। एक मित्र ने दूसरे मित्र को फोन किया कि हेलो, मैं वो दिलीप भाई को भेज रहा हूं, 10 लाख रुपए दे देना। वो कहता है हेलो हेलो क्या कह रहे हो, आवाज नहीं आ रही है। अरे उसने कहा रे जो मैंने 10 लाख रुपए दिए थे दिलीप भाई को भेज रहा हूं, दे देना। बोले हेलो हेलो क्या कह रहे हो, आवाज नहीं आ रही है। मोबाइल का जमाना नहीं था, बीच में ऑपरेटर था। उसने कहा जी आवाज तो बड़ी साफ आ रही है, वो 10 लाख रुपए मांग रहा है। बोले तेरे को सुनाई देता है तुम दे दे, मेरे को सुनाई दे नहीं रहा है। जब तक भीतर में स्वार्थ प्रबल होता है, परार्थ और परमार्थ की बात न दिखाई देती है न सुनाई देती है। सचमुच में आप सभी लोगों ने जो कार्य किए हम अभी देख रहे थे। माननीय राज्यपाल श्री स्वयं बीच बीच में मुझे कह रहे थे कि देखिए कितना सुंदर कार्य भारत की धरती पर जाया हुआ अमेरिका में कर रहा है। भव्य के लिए बोले इतनी सी छोटी सी उम्र के अंदर क्या प्रतिभा है। जब ट्रस्टी तिरुपति बालाजी के तो सामने आया तो कहा कि इतनी छोटी उम्र में, पूछा कहां से हो, और दिलीप गांधी जी की जीवनी, ललित गांधी जी की देख करके तो सभी आश्चर्यचकित। मैं किन किन का नाम लूं? ये 14 प्रतिभाएं जो सामने बैठी हैं, मैं इनके सम्मान में कहना चाहता हूं कि इतिहास कांच के टुकड़ों का नहीं, उज्जवल हीरों का बनता है, और इतिहास घास के तिनकों का नहीं, फौलादी तीरों का बनता है। अरे समरांगण में हथियार डालने वालों, इतिहास कायरों का नहीं, ऐसे त्यागी तपस्वी बलिदानी शूरवीरों का बनता है। अंत में सूर्यदत्ता ग्रुप ऑफ इंस्टीट्यूट प्रोफेसर डॉक्टर संजय चौरडिया जी, मैं माननीय राज्यपाल श्री के ध्यान में लाना चाहूंगा। ये इंस्टीट्यूट जो है लोगों को शिक्षा, जो जीवन के अधिष्ठात्री है, हमारे जीवन में आलोक स्तंभ का काम करती है, हमारी दिशाओं को स्पष्ट करती है। शिक्षा के साथ साथ कैसे आजीविका का क्रम भी मिले, क्योंकि जीवन भी जरूरी है और आजीविका भी जरूरी है। ये इंस्टीट्यूट उस संतुलन के साथ कार्य करता है जहां जीवन के लिए भी वैल्यू बेस्ड एजुकेशन भी दिया जाता है और जहां आजीविका के लिए भी अनेक उपक्रमों को चलाया जाता है। और इसलिए मैं प्रोफेसर डॉक्टर संजय चौरडिया और बहन सुषमा जी को बहुत बहुत बधाई देना चाहता हूं और ये इनके सम्मान में भी कहना चाहूंगा कि बात सरल बलिदान कठिन है, पतन सहज उत्थान कठिन है। बात सरल बलिदान कठिन है, पतन सहज उत्थान कठिन है। गाता है खंडर का हर पत्थर, ध्वंस सरल निर्माण कठिन है। तो ये सूर्यदत्ता ग्रुप ऑफ इंस्टीट्यूट जो निर्माण का कार्य कर रहा है, जो सृजन का काम कर रहा है, जो उत्थान का काम कर रहा है, सचमुच में हमारे समाज और राष्ट्र के लिए ऐसे और अनेक इंस्टीट्यूटों को आगे आने की जरूरत है। मैं अधिक लंबा समय नहीं लूंगा। हालांकि मुझे राज्यपाल श्री ने कहा कि आप तो आराम से बोलिए मुनि जी हैं, लेकिन मैं समझता हूं कि हम सभी भी राज्यपाल श्री को भी सुनना चाहते हैं। और भला अनूप जलोटा जी के जब तक भजन न सुनेंगे, और फिर वो भी हैं कि शाम का समय जब अधिक हो जाए, हम ये भी जानते हैं कि जठाराग्नि और क्रोधाग्नि का बड़ा संबंध होता है। और ये भी कहा कि भूखे भजन न होई गोपाला, ये लो कंठी और ये लो माला। तो उन सब के बीच में संतुलन के लिए, इसलिए मैं अधिक लंबा समय नहीं लूंगा। पुनः एक बार मैं उन सभी प्रतिभाओं को बहुत बहुत एक संत होने के नाते और ये आशीर्वाद का भाव भी देता हूं कि इसी तरह से वो समाज के लिए, देश के लिए, बंधुओं हमारा देश जो है, देश की सुरक्षा केवल नदियों, पहाड़ों या सीमा रेखाओं से नहीं, देशवासियों के चरित्र बल पर निर्भर करती है। तो हमें अपनी भावी पीढ़ी को जो कार्य इस सूर्यदत्ता ग्रुप इंस्टीट्यूट से हो रहा है, क्योंकि व्यक्ति निर्माण का काम, व्यक्ति निर्माण और व्यवस्था का निर्माण, व्यवस्था का काम प्रशासन का है, सरकार का है, किंतु साथ साथ में व्यक्ति निर्माण का क्रम जुड़ता है और दोनों को संवेद रूप से जब कार्य होता है, समाज आगे बढ़ता है। आज हमारा देश जो है एक ऐसे विजनरी प्रधानमंत्री के नेतृत्व के अंदर आगे बढ़ रहा है। मैं महाराष्ट्र की धरती से ये कहना चाहूंगा, महाराष्ट्र जो है बड़ी तपस्याओं की धरती हुई है, शूरवीरों की हुई है, और यहाँ ग्रस्त सन्यासियों की भी बड़ी समृद्ध परंपरा रही है। हम कौन कौन से सन्यासी को याद करें? मैं अंत में पुनः यही कहूंगा कि इस ऐसी पावन धरती के ऊपर यह कार्यक्रम और माननीय राज्यपाल श्री मैं पिछले करीब 5-7 सालों से यहाँ आ रहा हूँ और मैंने देखा इस इंस्टीट्यूट को कि ये किस तरह से अपना तन मन धन सब न्योछावर करके प्रतिभाओं को आगे लाता है। ये सचमुच में उल्लेखनीय है और इसीलिए मैंने आप श्री से निवेदन किया और आपकी कितनी अनुकंपा। परसों आप बेंगलोर में आर्ट ऑफ लिविंग के मुख्यालय पर इसी पुरस्कार को प्रदान करने के लिए वहाँ पर किसान का सम्मेलन जो है 3 दिन का, उसके उद्घाटन के लिए मुख्य अतिथि के रूप में आप उपस्थित थे और आज आप महाराष्ट्र की धरती पर आए। सचमुच में मैं कहना चाहूँगा कि ये सौभाग्य है कि इस प्रकार के एक राज्यपाल जो दिल्ली के अंदर राज्यसभा में सदन के नेता थे और केंद्रीय मंत्री, वरिष्ठतम केंद्रीय मंत्री थे और उन्होंने देश की बड़ी सेवा की है और आज भी वो जो है कर्नाटक के राज्यपाल के रूप में जिस तरह से कर रहे हैं, मैं आपके आगामी भविष्य के लिए, यशस्वी सुखद समृद्ध भविष्य के लिए एक संत होने के नाते मैं मंगल कामना करता हूं और इसी तरह से इन बच्चों को आपका प्रेरणा भरा उद्बोधन मिलेगा तो निश्चित रूप से और जो है अधिक कार्य करने के लिए उत्साहित होंगे। इन्हीं शब्दों के साथ अंत में यही अलग अलग क्षेत्र के राज्यपाल श्री बार बार अपने विशेष सचिव शंकर जी से कह रहे थे कि देखो कितनी प्रतिभाएं हैं, किन किन प्रदेशों से आई है, किन किन जाति संप्रदायों से हैं। तो मैं आह्वान कर रहा हूं कि आओ मिलकर बैठें, आपस में बात करें, आओ मिलकर बैठें, आपस में बात करें, 4 कदम ही सही चलने का साथ करें। यूं तो दूरी से दूरी बढ़ती जाएगी, कभी तो हम खुद से खुद की मुलाकात करें। आइए बंधुओं, ओम अरहम।
परम पूज्य आदरणीय श्री लोकेश मुनि जी के आशीर्वचन, खुद से खुद की मुलाकात करें। यहाँ पर मैं निर्माण कार्य और उत्थान का कार्य जो लोकेश मुनि जी ने अभी बताया वो करने वाले प्रोफेसर डॉक्टर संजय बी चोडिया, इन्हें आमंत्रित करता हूँ कि वे अनूप जलोटा जी इनके बारे में कहें।
नमस्कार। हम सबके बीच में गेस्ट ऑफ ऑनर के रूप में अनूप जलोटा जी यहाँ हैं। उन्होंने कहा मैं तो कुछ स्पीच वगैरह तो नहीं देना चाहता हूँ, वो 2 मिनट आपके लिए एक भजन सुनाना चाहते हैं। बच्चों आप रेडी हैं? आपका फोकस, कंसंट्रेशन और स्टेबिलिटी होनी चाहिए। एक दूसरे के साथ बात मत करिए, पूरा ध्यान यहाँ रखिए। आपका एक क्लास चालू है। ये कौन सा क्लास है? लाइफ स्किल का क्लास है। एकेडमिक्स आपका जो होता है मार्केटिंग, फाइनेंस, HR, होटल मैनेजमेंट, वो आज सब्जेक्ट नहीं पढ़ाए जा रहे और ऐसा क्लास हर साल में सिर्फ एक ही बार होता है। तो काइंडली फोकस 100%. Excuse me, all my friends, please focus here only and listen to all the dignitaries, because after this Bhajan Samrat speech of for 2 minutes, we are going to listen to Honorable His Excellency Governor of Karnataka. Thereafter he will proceed for a Raj Bhavan and we will be listening to all the awardee speeches. And after that, if time permits and if you have stamina to sit for another 1 or 2 hours, we will have Bhajan Sandhya also while we are taking dinner. Thank you so much. Be patient, fully focus with all the awardees and their words of wisdom. मैं अनूप जलोटा जी को विनती करता हूँ कि अपना एक छोटा सा भजन सादर करें। बाद में प्रमुख अतिथि के रूप में गवर्नर साहब अपने को मार्गदर्शन करेंगे। Thank you so much. You can give applause if you like, okay? But focus, concentration should be here only. Thank you so much.
आदरणीय राज्यपाल महोदय, पूजनीय मुनि जी, मैं यही कहना चाहता हूँ कि स्टूडेंट्स के लिए ये बहुत बड़ा दिन होता है, क्योंकि वो ऐसे ऐसे अचीवर्स को देखते हैं अपने सामने। उनके लिए ये बहुत महत्वपूर्ण दिन होता है। वो ये देखते हैं कि अलग अलग क्षेत्र में लोग कितना अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं और ऐसे ही हमको भी बनना है और हमें कुछ ऐसे ही काम करना है कि हमको बड़ी बड़ी ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस ऑनर करें और लोगों को यही बताएं कि देखिए, जब फोकस करके काम होता है, जो फोकस वर्ड है ये मैं समझता हूँ की वर्ड है। फोकस कर लीजिए तो सारे काम सही हो जाते हैं, आसानी से हो जाते हैं। मैं वैसे तो आपके सामने कॉन्सर्ट करूँगा, थोड़ा गाना सुनाऊँगा बाद में, लेकिन अभी मुझे जैसा कहा कि उन्होंने फरमाइश भी दे दी कि आप गा दीजिएगा। लीजिए सुनिए। ऐसी लागी लगन, ऐसी लागी लगन, ऐसी लागी लगन, ऐसी लागी लगन, मीरा हो गई मगन। वो तो गली 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 हरि गुन गाने लगी, महलों में पली बन के जोगन चली। मीरा रानी दीवानी कहाने लगी, ऐसी लागी लगन, मीरा हो गई मगन। और ये दो लाइन जो यहाँ स्टूडेंट्स बैठे उनके लिए। मैं तेनू समझा कि ये बहुत ज़रूरी है आपकी आवाज़ सुनना। इसी को फोकस कहते हैं कि कोई ऐसी चीज़ पसंद आ गई और सब भूल गए और शुरू हो गए। तू की जाने प्यार मेरा, मैं करा इंतजार तेरा, कि तू मेरी जान मेरी, मैं तेनू समझा। लोग मुझे अक्सर कहते हैं कि आप सिर्फ भजन गाते हैं, तो मैं कहता हूँ नहीं, मैं ऑडियंस देख के गाता हूँ। अगर हमारे सामने यंग ऑडियंस बैठी है जिसको कुछ और किस्म के गाने पसंद है, वो सुनाते हैं, लेकिन बीच बीच में भजन ज़रूर सुना देता हूँ, क्योंकि उस भजन से आप लोगों को मैसेज मिलता है, शिक्षा मिलती है, उपदेश मिलता है। जैसे एक छोटा सा भजन है, राम नाम अति मीठा है, कोई गा के देख ले, आ जाते हैं राम कोई बुला के देख ले। अब इसमें जो शिक्षा है देखिए, जिस घर में अंधकार, जिस घर में अंधकार, वहाँ मेहमान कहाँ से आए। जिस घर में अंधकार, वहाँ मेहमान कहाँ से आए। जिस मन में अभिमान, वहाँ भगवान कहाँ से आए। तो ये बातें हमें भजन के माध्यम से लोगों को बतानी है कि आप जितने भी बड़े अचीवर बन जाएं, आप दुनिया में कुछ भी प्राप्त कर लें, आप सब कुछ प्राप्त कर लें, आप सबसे ऊपर पहुंच जाएं, लेकिन अभिमान नहीं आना चाहिए, क्योंकि अभिमान तो रावण का नहीं रहा, कंस का नहीं रहा, तो किसका रह सकता है। इसलिए अपने को हमेशा विनम्र रखिए, लेकिन सबसे ऊपर रखिए। नमस्कार।
अनूप जी, आपने देखा होगा यहाँ पे रोशनी ही रोशनी है, और इसीलिए अवॉर्डीज भी बहुत ही प्यार से यहाँ पे उपस्थित है। यह सूर्यदत्ता परिवार है। नाउ आई रिक्वेस्ट ऑन हिज एक्सेलेंसी ऑनरेबल श्री थावरचंद गहलोत जी for his valuable and memorable speech.
सूर्यदत्ता राष्ट्रीय पुरस्कार 2022 के इस वितरण समारोह में इसकी अध्यक्षता कर रहे परम पूज्य स्वामी लोकेश मुनि जी, पद्मश्री और भजन सम्राट आदरणीय अनूप जलोटा साहब, सूर्यदत्ता के आदरणीय डॉक्टर संजय जी चोरडिया, आदरणीय श्रीमती सुषमा जी चोरडिया, सूर्यदत्ता संस्थान के सभी पदाधिकारीगण, छात्र भाई और बहनों, देवियों और सज्जनों, मैं आप सबको सादर प्रणाम करता हूं और आपका अभिवंदन करता हूं। निश्चित रूप से ऐसे अच्छे कार्यक्रम में आकर के मैं प्रसन्न हूं, और मैं हमेशा सोचता रहता हूं कि ये जीवन जन्म से लेकर के मृत्यु तक एक विद्यार्थी के रूप में महसूस करके कुछ सीखते रहने की आवश्यकता है। और ऐसे कार्यक्रमों में हमको बहुत कुछ सीखने को मिलता है। आज के इस समारोह में मंच पर जो विराजमान हैं आचार्य डॉक्टर लोकेश मुनि जी, देश भर में लगभग 20,000 किलोमीटर से अधिक की पदयात्रा करके जन जन में नैतिक, चारित्रिक व मानवीय मूल्यों के लिए चेतना जगाने का कार्य कर रहे हैं और किया भी है। आपने विश्व में अहिंसा, शांति, सद्भावना की स्थापना के लिए अहिंसा विश्व भारती संस्थान की स्थापना करके इस दिशा में सक्रिय और कठोर परिश्रम किया है। समाज में एकता, समन्वय, सौहार्द के लिए किए गए विशिष्ट प्रयासों के लिए आपको भारत सरकार ने वर्ष 2010 के राष्ट्रीय सांप्रदायिक सद्भाव पुरस्कार से भी सम्मानित किया है। निश्चित रूप से ये उनके द्वारा किया गया प्रशंसनीय कार्य है। संयुक्त राष्ट्र महासंघ के मंच पर भी इन्हें विश्व शांति राजदूत की उपाधि दी गई है। सूर्यदत्ता शैक्षिक संस्थान पिछले 2 दशक से भी ज़्यादा समय से शिक्षा के क्षेत्र में अपना विशेष योगदान दे रहे हैं। ये संस्थान आज अपना 24वां स्थापना दिवस मना रहा है। मैं इस अवसर पर संस्थान परिवार के सभी महानुभावों को हार्दिक बधाई देता हूं और उज्जवल भविष्य के लिए कामना करता हूं। इस हरे भरे एवं स्वच्छ परिसर में एक सकारात्मक ऊर्जा विद्यमान है जो हमको युवा पीढ़ी के रूप में दिखाई दे रही है। वैश्विक स्तर पर किसी भी व्यवसाय या उद्योग को सफल बनाने के लिए विशेषज्ञों की आवश्यकता होती है और ऐसे विशेषज्ञों को तैयार करने के लिए उच्च कोटि के पाठ्यक्रम की आवश्यकता होती है। इन पाठ्यक्रमों को इसी समर्पित भाव से पढ़ाने का काम इस संस्थान द्वारा किया जा रहा है। ऐसे वर्ल्ड क्लास शिक्षण संस्थान में से ये संस्थान एक है और इस प्रकार के संस्थान की देश भर में महती आवश्यकता है। इस शिक्षण संस्थान में प्ले ग्रुप से लेकर पीएचडी तक की शिक्षा उपलब्ध कराई जाती है। इस प्रकार की सुविधा एक ही स्थान पर मिलना बहुत अच्छी बात है। स्वस्थ शरीर, स्वस्थ दिमाग सफलता की कुंजी माना जाता है। इसी थीम पर चलते हुए सूर्यदत्ता में छात्रों की रुचि के आधार पर उनको विभिन्न गतिविधियों में भाग लेने के लिए प्रेरित किया जाता है और उनको इस प्रकार की शिक्षा दी जाती है। सूर्यदत्ता एकमात्र ऐसा संस्थान है जहां अनेकों राष्ट्रीय और अंतर्राष्ट्रीय प्रबुद्ध जनों ने यहाँ उपस्थित होकर छात्रों और कर्मचारियों को मार्गदर्शन देकर उत्कृष्ट कार्यों के लिए प्रेरित किया है। प्रतिवर्ष अपने स्थापना दिवस के अवसर पर सूर्यदत्ता ग्रुप द्वारा सूर्यदत्ता राष्ट्रीय पुरस्कारों का वितरण किया जाता है। ये पुरस्कार विभिन्न क्षेत्रों की प्रतिष्ठित हस्तियों को शिक्षा, विज्ञान, टेक्नोलॉजी, समाज सेवा आदि क्षेत्रों में उत्कृष्ट कार्य के लिए दिया जाता है। मैं इस अवसर पर सभी अवार्डीज को बधाई देता हूं, उनके उज्जवल भविष्य की कामना करता हूं और उनसे निवेदन करता हूं कि आपको ये सम्मान जो मिला है, निश्चित रूप से आपने मानवीय कार्य किया है, ईश्वरीय कार्य किया है, परमार्थ का काम किया है, परोपकारी कार्य किया है और स्वयं के हित को महत्व देने की बजाय ऐसे लोगों की सेवा करके महत्व दिया है और इसी कारण से आपका सम्मान हुआ है। सम्मान उसी का होता है जो अच्छा कार्य करता है। आपने अच्छा कार्य किया इसलिए आपको सम्मानित किया गया और इस सम्मानित होने पर आपको इस बात की प्रेरणा लेना चाहिए कि हमने कुछ अच्छा काम किया है तो हमको सम्मानित किया है, आगे और भी इससे अच्छा काम करें ताकि जीवन भर इस प्रकार से सम्मानित होते रहें। मैं यहाँ बैठे हुए अन्य सभी महानुभावों से अनुरोध करता हूँ कि आज जिनका सम्मान हुआ है उनसे हम प्रेरणा लें और ये संकल्प लेकर जाएं कि इन्होंने अच्छा काम किया है, इनके ईश्वरीय कार्य करने के कारण इनको सम्मानित किया है, हम भी इसी प्रकार का काम करें और भविष्य में हमको भी सम्मान मिले। और जब इस प्रकार की प्रतिस्पर्धा फैलेगी तो सारे देश में जनहित के कार्य होंगे, विश्व शांति की दिशा में, विश्व कल्याण की ओर बढ़ने में भारत के इस प्रकार से कामों से दुनिया को प्रेरणा मिलेगी। ये जो राष्ट्रीय पुरस्कार दिए जाते हैं, इसके पूर्व इसरो के अध्यक्ष श्री शिवान साहब को, पद्म भूषण पंडित भीमसेन जोशी जी को, वैज्ञानिक डॉक्टर कस्तूरी रंगन जी को, योगाचार पद्म भूषण डॉक्टर VKS अयंगर जी को, सुश्री किरण बेदी जी को और अनेक ऐसे महान कार्य करने वाले, महान पदों पर विराजमान महापुरुषों को दिए गए। जैसा पूज्य लोकेश मुनि जी ने कहा कि श्री श्री रविशंकर जी को भी ये सम्मान हमने 5 तारीख को बेंगलोर में दिया है। श्री श्री रविशंकर जी के बारे में भी आप जानते हैं, हिंदुस्तान ही नहीं दुनिया के कई देशों में उन्होंने आर्ट ऑफ लिविंग के लिए संस्थान स्थापित करके काम किया है और उनको पुरस्कार देना निश्चित रूप से इस संस्थान के लिए अत्यधिक महत्वपूर्ण है। इस वर्ष का पुरस्कार जैसा मैंने बताया कई महापुरुषों को दिए गए हैं। साथ ही इस वर्ष का पुरस्कार भारत सरकार के मंत्री आदरणीय नितिन गडकरी जी को भी उपलब्ध कराया गया, उनको भी सम्मानित किया गया है। जितनों को भी पुरस्कार दिया गया है उन सबका मैं सम्मान करता हूं। बच्चों और युवाओं को भविष्य की सही राह दिखाने और देश में समावेशी विकास को बढ़ावा देने के लिए यह आवश्यक है कि शिक्षा के क्षेत्र में प्रौद्योगिकी को बढ़ावा दिया जाए, शिक्षकों को प्रशिक्षित करने की व्यवस्था की जाए, समावेशी शिक्षा प्रणाली पर जोर दिया जाए, गुणवत्तापूर्ण शिक्षा को बढ़ावा दिया जाए, क्योंकि निरंतर नित नई कोई न कोई बातें सामने आती है और नित नई बातों का अध्ययन आवश्यक है। इस कारण से इस प्रकार की व्यवस्था की जाना चाहिए। ये संस्थान इस प्रकार की व्यवस्था कर भी रहा है, उनको और सुदृढ़ करने की आवश्यकता है। आज के समय में शिक्षा गुणवत्ता बढ़ाने के लिए टेक्नोलॉजी बहुत ज़रूरी है। कक्षाओं में डिजिटल लर्निंग टूल का प्रभावी उपयोग, कक्षा में छात्र की व्यस्तता और भागीदारी को बढ़ा सकता है। भारत सरकार द्वारा वर्ष 2015 में अपनाए गए सतत विकास एजेंडा अनुसार 2030 तक सभी के लिए समावेशी और समान गुणवत्ता युक्त शिक्षा सुनिश्चित करने और जीवन पर्यंत शिक्षा के अवसरों को बढ़ावा दिए जाने का लक्ष्य तय किया है। राष्ट्रीय शिक्षा नीति 2020-21 की शताब्दी की पहली शिक्षा नीति है, जिसका लक्ष्य हमारे देश के विकास के लिए अनिवार्य आवश्यकताओं को पूरा करना है। प्रधानमंत्री आदरणीय नरेंद्र मोदी जी के मार्गदर्शन एवं निर्देशन में नई शिक्षा नीति के कार्यान्वयन के हर स्तर पर शिक्षाविदों, विशेषज्ञों और शिक्षकों का योगदान प्राप्त हो रहा है। स्थानीय भाषा को महत्व देने के लिए नई शिक्षा नीति में प्रावधान किया गया है और अपेक्षा की गई है कि जिसकी जो मदर टंग हो, जिसकी जो मातृभाषा हो, प्रारंभिक पढ़ाई से लेकर के उच्च शिक्षा तक इसका उपयोग किया जा सकता है। इससे सीखने और समझने और दूसरों को समझाने में ज़्यादा सुलभता होती है। यह जानकर खुशी हो रही है कि आधुनिक सुविधाओं से परिपूर्ण इस परिसर में हमारी प्राचीन शिक्षा पद्धति और आधुनिक शिक्षा पद्धति का मिश्रण इस संस्थान में दिखाई दे रहा है, जो निश्चित रूप से हमारी प्राचीन संस्कृति को भी प्रदर्शित करता है। मेरा ऐसा सोचना है कि हमारी इसी प्रकार की विशेषताओं के कारण भारत विश्वगुरु था, आज भी वो क्षमता है, और अगर हम इस प्रकार की शिक्षा प्रदान करते रहे तो अतिशयोक्तिपूर्ण नहीं होगा, 21वीं सदी भारत की सदी होगी। मैं बहुत ज़्यादा कुछ कहने की आवश्यकता महसूस नहीं करता हूँ। मैं सभी विद्यार्थियों से आशा करता हूँ कि इन अभूतपूर्व सुविधाओं का उपयोग करके अपना बहुआयामी विकास करें और अपने आने वाले कल को संवारें। मैं सूर्यदत्ता ग्रुप ऑफ इंस्टीट्यूट्स के संस्थापक डॉक्टर संजय चोरडिया जी और श्रीमती आदरणीय सुषमा चोरडिया जी और उनकी टीम को हार्दिक बधाई देता हूँ, शुभकामनाएं देता हूँ। मुझे यहाँ आमंत्रित किया, इसके लिए आभार व्यक्त करता हूँ। आप सबका धन्यवाद। जय हिंद, जय भारत।
बहुत ही मधुर वाणी में अभी माननीय महोदय श्री थावरचंद गहलोत जी, इन्होंने जो हमें बधाइयाँ दी है, उसे ध्यान में रखते हुए सूर्यदत्ता परिवार हमेशा यश की तरफ, सक्सेस की तरफ आगे बढ़ता रहेगा। सूरज, उसकी ओर देख के हम आगे चलते हैं। आज आपका आशीर्वाद मिला, वो भी लोकेश मुनि जी इनके सानिध्य में, तो इसके लिए हम आपके आभारी हैं। सूर्यदत्ता ग्रुप ऑफ इंस्टीट्यूट के ओर से चोडिया फैमिली, उनके सदस्य सिद्धांत चोडिया, स्नेहल नवलखा, डॉक्टर किमिया गांधी और सभी परिवारजन, सूर्यदत्ता परिवार का पूरा स्टाफ, पूरे स्टूडेंट आपके आभारी हैं। इसके बाद यह प्रोग्राम जो है वो सेकेंड हाफ में भी शुरू रहेगा। इसमें स्पीचेस हैं और भजन भी होने जा रहा है। उसके पहले मैं यहाँ पे आमंत्रित करने जा रहा हूँ हमारे ग्रुप के ग्रुप डायरेक्टर सीईओ श्री शैलेश जी कासंडे, प्रोफेसर डॉक्टर शैलेश कासंडे सर, वो यहाँ पे आभार के लिए आ रहे हैं।
A very good evening to one and all. It has been a very inspiring evening. The annual National Awards and the Foundation Day is always an opportunity for the Suryadatta Group to recognize stalwarts from various fields. Individually, for the faculty community and the student community over here, we get to learn a lot from the various achievers and people who have contributed to various fields. I know that you all are awaiting the magical musical evening that is supposed to follow after this particular event. So I will not stand for long between you and Anup Jalota ji. However, I believe I would be failing in my duty if I do not express a formal thanks to all the dignitaries. So especially His Excellency, the Honorable Governor of Karnataka, then Lokesh Muniji and Anup Jalota ji. We express on behalf of the entire Suryadatta group and the faculty members and the student community over here, our sincere gratitude for being amongst us today. I also take this opportunity to congratulate each and every awardee over here who is an icon in his individual field, and I believe at some stage down the line we also will have some students emerging in the same capacity, and down the line we would be in a position to felicitate them as awardees who are inspired by all of you. I also see some ex-awardees amongst the audience over here, so let me express my thanks to each one of them for being over here. Such kind of function is the brainchild of an individual. However, the execution is based only on the untiring efforts of several team members, right from students, non-teaching staff, faculty members, and everyone over here. So I thank and express my sense of gratitude to all of them. I also thank all our vendors, the press, and other associates for making this program a big success. Thank you, one and all.
थैंक यू. मैं रिक्वेस्ट करता हूँ राष्ट्रगीत प्ले करने के लिए. कृपया ध्यान दें, राष्ट्रगीत शुरू हो रहा है.
जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता, पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंग, विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा, उज्ज्वल जलधि तरंग, तव शुभ नामे जागे, तव शुभ आशीष मांगे, गाहे तव जय गाथा, जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता, जय हे जय हे जय हे, जय 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 हे जनगण.
मैं सभी से प्रार्थना करूंगा कि माननीय महोदय His Excellency Honorable Thawar Chandji Gehlot, Governor of Karnataka State, is proceeding for the next program. All should stand up. इसी बीच मैं रिक्वेस्ट करता हूं.
Now we are going to listen to all the awardees for their words of wisdom after the departure of Honorable Governor Sahab. Thank you once again, His Excellency Honorable Governor of Karnataka and their entire team, entire office for giving us this opportunity. Thank you so much. Lovely students, also I really appreciate you have just entered 5 days before in the campus and you could get such a wonderful opportunity to meet all the stalwarts, listen to them, see them with your eyes. Your last 2 years it was only e-learning, digital learning, online learning through various portals, and you know what has happened, what is the net result of it. So this is a unique and golden opportunity. So now next almost 45 minutes we will have the speeches, 2 to 3 minute speeches of all the distinguished awardees, followed by Bhajan Sandhya. In between we'll serve the dinner to you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Honorable Governor Sahab. Thank you so much. Friends, big round of applause. Pushpa, tu जाते ना? सावकाश है, सावकाश है. सिद्धांत. I request Vittal Jadhav Sahib, retired IG, to say a few words. Basically, it's an award acceptance speech and a guidance to our students, basically. The whole purpose of organizing this function is to guide and enlighten our students. Thank you, sir.
सूर्यदत्ता ग्रुप ऑफ इन्स्टिट्यूटचे सर्व आमच्या शांतिदूत परिवाराचे राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष आणि आमच्या परिवाराचे सदस्य आदरणीय डॉक्टर संजय चोरडियाजी, आदरणीय सौ चोरडिया मॅडम, सिद्धांतजी, या ठिकाणी या कार्यक्रमासाठी उपस्थित असलेले सर्व सन्माननीय पाहुणे आणि ज्यांचा या ठिकाणी सत्कार केला ते सर्व सन्माननीय सत्कारमूर्ती यांचं पुन्हा एकदा शांतिदूत परिवाराच्या वतीनं मनापासून हार्दिक अभिनंदन करतो. आणि हा जो आजचा अतिशय प्रेस्टिजियस असा अवॉर्ड सेरेमनी या ठिकाणी विविध क्षेत्रातील दिग्गजांच्या कार्याबद्दल केला, त्याबद्दल वैयक्तिक शांतिदूत परिवाराचा मार्गदर्शक म्हणून मी सूर्यदत्ता ग्रुप ऑफ इन्स्टिट्यूटच्या सर्व सन्माननीयांचा मनापासून ऋण व्यक्त करतो, आभार मानतो. आणि समाजातल्या अशा वेगवेगळ्या क्षेत्रातील मान्यवरांचं इंटरॅक्शन आपल्या विद्यार्थ्यांशी व्हावं या उद्देशानं हा अतिशय स्तुत्य असा उपक्रम गेल्या अनेक वर्षापासून राबवण्यात येतोय. जवळपास हे 24वे वर्ष आहे. लवकरच रौप्य महोत्सवी आणि नंतर सुवर्ण महोत्सवी वर्षही या फाउंडेशनचं साजरं करण्यात येईल. तेव्हा या ठिकाणी ज्याप्रमाणे डॉक्टर चोरडिया साहेबांनी आणि अनुप जलोटांनी सांगितलं की आपल्या ध्येयाकडे आपण फोकस केलं पाहिजे, त्या पद्धतीनं या ठिकाणी उपस्थित असलेले सर्व विविध क्षेत्रातील विद्यार्थी आपण अतिशय भाग्यवान आहात. आजच्या काळात ज्या शिक्षणाची आपल्याला गरज आहे ती शिक्षण व्यवस्था या ठिकाणी उपलब्ध आहे. यामध्ये अतिशय प्रावीण्य आपण या संस्थेच्या माध्यमातून मिळवलं पाहिजे. या संस्थेमध्ये अतिशय दर्जेदार शिक्षण दिलं जातं, परंतु त्याचबरोबर अतिशय महत्त्वाचं एक यशस्वी जीवन जगण्यासाठी ज्याला आपण राष्ट्रभक्ती म्हणू, त्याच्याबरोबरच मानवता, त्याच्याबरोबर सेवा, या वेगवेगळ्या गोष्टीचं सुद्धा संस्कार आणि शिक्षण आपल्याला या ठिकाणी दिलं जातं. तेव्हा निश्चितपणानं आपापल्या क्षेत्रामध्ये आपण खूप मोठं नाव कमवावं आणि आपल्या हातूनी समाजाची वेगवेगळ्या प्रकारची सेवा घडावी. आणि विद्यार्थ्यांना माझी विनंती आहे की बरेचसे विद्यार्थी येत्या काळामध्ये या ठिकाणी प्रमुख पाहुणे किंवा गेस्ट ऑफ ऑनर म्हणून यावेत आणि बरेच विद्यार्थी या ठिकाणी पुरस्कार्थी म्हणून यावेत. अशा पद्धतीचं कार्य आपल्या हातून व्हावं आणि त्यासाठी चोरडिया परिवारांचं संपूर्ण सहकार्य आपल्याला आहे. पुन्हा एकदा सर्व पुरस्कारार्थींच्या वतीनं, वैयक्तिक माझ्या वतीनं आदरणीय संजयजी चोरडिया साहेब, त्यांचे सर्व सहकारी, या कॉलेजचे सर्व स्टाफ आणि सर्व विद्यार्थी यांचं या निमित्तानं एक खूप चांगला कार्यक्रमाच्या माध्यमातून सत्कार करून आम्हाला प्रेरणा दिली. या पुरस्कारापासून निश्चित आमचीही जबाबदारी वाढली आहे. निश्चितपणानं या पुरस्काराला साजेसं कार्य येणाऱ्या कालावधीमध्ये करू आणि सेवा कालावधीमध्ये जे अधिकारी कर्मचारी आमच्यासोबत समाजाच्या सेवेसाठी काम केले आणि गेल्या 4-5 वर्षापासून शांतिदूत परिवाराचे जे सर्व सदस्य यामध्ये सहभागी आहेत या समाजसेवेमध्ये, त्यांना हा मी पुरस्कार अर्पण करतो. खूप खूप धन्यवाद. जय हिंद, जय महाराष्ट्र.
थैंक यू डॉक्टर विठ्ठल जाधव सर. यानंतर इसके बाद में श्री चंद्रकांत सालुंखे सर, इसके बाद मैं वेटरन लेफ्टिनेंट कर्नल सुरेश पाटिल सर, इन्हें आमंत्रित करता हूं कि वो हमें मार्गदर्शन करें. इसके बाद जब भजन संध्या शुरू होगा प्रोग्राम, उसी दौरान स्नैक्स सभी को सर्व किए जाएंगे.
I think let them settle down. Chodia साहब नहीं आए क्या? Well, on the outset, I'd like to congratulate Professor Dr. Sanjay Chodia ji and Mrs. Sushma Chodia ji for having put up such a wonderful. Boys, थोड़ा शांत बैठिएगा. Boys in that corner. ये हमारे लोकसभा में भी ऐसे ही हल्ला होता है, राज्यसभा में भी ऐसे ही होता है. अब जब मौका मिल गया तो अभी सब सुन तो लेते हैं, नहीं तो सब. देखिए, for the consumption of the students, I'm going to make a very bold statement, which will shake you up. Literally, it will shake you up. At this very moment, we are inching towards pralaya. Now, what do you understand by pralaya? Pralaya would mean that there will be so much of water that earth will get submerged into it, and that will be the end of the humanity. Scientifically, it has been being proved that in another 20 years' time, half of this world's island countries will be gone underwater. Islands like Seychelles, Maldives, Malta, even all reclaimed lands in Mumbai, for that matter in Bangladesh, all that will be gone underwater. Right now, जरा बात मत करिएगा, please. सुनिए. Students, you can Google check. ये हमारे पास जो अभी है जादू का जो आला है, उससे आप कुछ भी पता कर सकते हो. At this very moment, like I said, we are inching towards pralaya, जिसको हम कहते हैं कि इस्लाम में उसको कहते हैं कि क़यामत का दिन, क्रिश्चियनिटी में उसको कहते हैं डूम्सडे. But right now, if you check as to Venice, the water is gushing into the Venice, and the city has been vacated completely. So scientifically, it is now confirmed that water is going to be the main bane of our future, and that is where we are worried. As a senior citizen, we are very much concerned about you, because we have to live with this nature, and we should give you a nature in a good sense. अभी दूसरी जगह पे देखिए, हम तो कह रहे हैं कि इतना बड़ा पानी होगा कि जिससे हमारी पृथ्वी डूब जाएगी, लेकिन दूसरी जगह पे एक है कि बारिश, हमारे यहाँ काफ़ी अच्छी बारिश होती है. वी हैव प्लेंटीफुल ऑफ वाटर, रेन गॉड्स आर वेरी काइंड. बट मार्च महीना शुरू होते ही पानी की किल्लत शुरू हो जाती है. लोगों को पीने के लिए पानी नहीं है. तीन किसान मार्च महीना शुरू होते आत्महत्या करते, उनके लड़कियां, उनके डॉटर्स आर कमिटिंग सुसाइड. एक जगह पे तो आप कह रहे हो कि इतना पानी होगा कि समुंदर का पानी पूरा ऊपर आएगा, समुंदर की सतह ऊपर आ जाएगी. एट द सेम टाइम हमारे लिए पीने के लिए पानी नहीं है, तो उसके लिए क्या करना चाहिए? नाउ दैट इज व्हाट वी आर डूइंग. नाउ विच एवर कंट्री विल हैव वाटर, दैट कंट्री विल बिकम सुपर पावर. अभी हमारे माननीय हमारे जो ये थे क्या गुरुजी, उन्होंने कहा कि हमारा ये देश विश्वगुरु था और आज भी हमारी क्षमता है, विश्वगुरु हम बन सकते हैं. और डेफिनेटली वी सी ड्रीम्स इन योर आईज, एंड डेफिनेटली वी विल बिकम super power. Now, whichever country will have water, that country will become superpower. As on today, there are 60 to 65,000 dams in the world, out of which almost 20 to 22,000 dams are in China. We have 5,000 dams in our country, right from Bhakra Nangal to Periyar Dam. Most of the dams are silted. In fact, there is another dam last week we had gone to see near Jalgaon, a place called Hatnur. Hatnur Dam is filled up with silt, almost 55% of a silt. And therefore, जैसे मैंने इससे पहले भी कहा, मार्च महीना शुरू होती पानी की किल्लत हुई होती है. तो इसके लिए क्या करना चाहिए? तो उसके लिए हमने जो भूतपूर्व सैनिक और पूना के काफ़ी सारे हमारे गणेश मंडल, इनको इकट्ठा करके हमने पूना में काम शुरू किया. As to what can we do to improve our water availability? आपको पता है पूना का डैम was built in 1879. That time you had only barely a lakh plus of a population, and you had 4 TMC of water in this 22-kilometer peripheral lake. Today, after 137 years, you have only 1.5 TMC of water, and you have, crossed almost 5 million, and you all want Pune to be smart city. In another 2 years' time, it will be probably 7 million, 70 lakh हमारी आबादी हो जाएगी. तो आपको जैसे इकोनॉमिक्स में सिखाते हैं, डिमांड एंड सप्लाई, द बेसिस ऑफ इकोनॉमिक्स इज डिमांड एंड सप्लाई. योर डिमांड इज ग्रोइंग. हम नहीं कह सकते कि राजस्थान के लोग नहीं आएंगे, पंजाब के लोग नहीं आएंगे. भाई सबका देश है, गरीब लोग हैं, सब एक दूसरे आएंगे तो आपकी डिमांड तो बढ़ती जाने वाली है. और सप्लाई कम हो रहा है बिकॉज डैम्स के अंदर बड़े पैमाने पे सिल्ट आ चुका है. अभी पूना के डैम की मैं बात बता रहा हूँ. जैसे इसमें एज ऑन टुडे यू हैव ओनली 1.5 TMC ऑफ वाटर एंड पॉपुलेशन इज 70 lakhs. And what is required to be done? Well, what we went to the government and we said we need to answer this issue. And government said we'll raise the wall of the dam by 5 feet. We said sorry, we cannot do that. And we gave them a solution that during March, April, May, when the water recedes further towards the wall of the dam, you have 1 acre, 2 acre, 10 acres, 20 acres, 100 acres of these islands. And we said that we will remove these with the help of, all these people's participation, and we removed as on today in last 10 years, 25 lakh truckload of a silt. Now this silt is as good as a brown gold. When you remove 1 truckload of a silt, you catering for 1 tanker worth of a water. आप गुणाकार करिएगा 25 लाख गुणिले 10, इतना millions of liters of water. That would mean, in a scientific language, 0.20 TMC of water we have conserved. Now, if you had to build a dam of that capacity, it would have costed you almost 3,000 crores, which we have done in just 10 crores with people's participation. So anyway, fact of the matter is that you all should, as a students, I'm going to request you, the chairman sahab, that you all must come and visit this project which we are doing it. And our vision is to plant 50 lakh trees, out of which 15 lakh trees we have already planted. In fact, yesterday we had a group from another college, Symbiosis College. They planted almost 200 trees yesterday. So therefore, I will request your chairman that, students should partake involvement in this particular project. Anyway, I would like to put on records my sincere thanks to Mr. Sanjay Chodia ji for giving me this particular award. और सही मायने में आप मियाँ बीवी ये राष्ट्र निर्मिति का काम कर रहे हो. पुनश्च मैं उनको धन्यवाद देता हूँ और हम सब उनके लिए एक बार ताली बजाएंगे. थैंक यू सो मच. गॉड ब्लेस. थैंक यू.
Thank you, sir. I request Sri Lalit Gandhi.
सूर्यदत्ता ग्रुप ऑफ इन्स्टिट्यूटच्या वतीने दिला जाणारा 24व्या स्थापना दिवसाच्या निमित्त नॅशनल अचिव्हमेंट अवॉर्ड मला व माझ्यासह 14 लोकांना देण्यात आला. या निवडीबद्दल मी संस्थेचे अध्यक्ष संजय चोरडिया व त्यांची संपूर्ण टीम यांच्या मनापासून धन्यवाद व्यक्त करतो. शिक्षण क्षेत्राच्या माध्यमातून जे एक अतिशय मोठं काम सूर्यदत्ता इन्स्टिट्यूटने उभा केलेलं या राष्ट्र निर्माणामध्ये अतिशय चांगलं योगदान या संस्थेच्या वतीनं देण्यात येते, त्याला मी मनापासून शुभेच्छा देतो. माझ्या 35 वर्षातील सामाजिक कार्याच्या निमित्तानं दिलेला हा पुरस्कार माझ्या ह्या कामामध्ये सहभागी झालेले माझे सर्व सहकारी, माझे कुटुंबीय व सर्व मित्रपरिवार यांना मी समर्पित करतो व पुन्हा एकदा आपल्या सर्वांना मनापासून धन्यवाद देतो आणि थांबतो. जय हिंद, जय महाराष्ट्र.
Thank you, sir. Within 2 minutes, you have expressed yourselves. Thank you. Request to Sri Chandrakant Salunke, sir.
Good evening, friends. Under the dynamic leadership of Professor Dr. Sanjay Choradia ji, Suryadatta Group of Institute today celebrating 24th Foundation Day. At this important function, सूर्यदत्ता ग्रुप ऑफ इंस्टीट्यूट ने जो आज 14 रत्नों को सूर्यदत्ता पुरस्कार से सम्मानित किया है, सूर्यदत्ता ने उनके सूर्यमंडल में 14 रत्नों को एक प्रकार से आपके सामने प्रदर्शित करके उनके कार्यों का, उनके कामों का एक जो प्रशंसा की है, उसके लिए उनका मैं धन्यवाद अदा करता हूँ। मित्रों, इंडस्ट्री, ट्रेड और बिजनेस में आपके जैसे स्टूडेंट्स एंटरप्रेन्योर बनना चाहिए, इसके लिए सूर्यदत्ता ग्रुप बहुत अच्छी तरह काम कर रही है। डॉक्टर चौरड़िया इज पुटिंग लॉट ऑफ एफर्ट्स टू क्रिएट, एनकरेज द न्यू एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप। मैं चाहता हूँ कि हमारे जो स्टूडेंट बैठे हैं, उस स्टूडेंट्स को मैं एक संदेश देना चाहता हूँ कि देखिए, आप आने वाले न्यू इंडिया के एक फाउंडेशन हो, एक नींव हो। इस न्यू इंडिया के बिल्डिंग के लिए आपको बहुत अच्छा काम करना है, इसलिए कि प्राइम मिनिस्टर साहब का जो ड्रीम प्रोजेक्ट है, मेकिंग इंडिया एज अ मैन्युफैक्चरिंग हब, अचीविंग द $5 trillion economy, achieving the large exports, and making India as one of the toppest country in the world for startups unicorns। तो मुझे लगता है ये प्लेटफॉर्म, इस प्लेटफॉर्म के माध्यम से आपको अच्छा कनेक्टिविटी, आपको अच्छा मार्गदर्शन और अच्छी तरह से आपको अपॉर्चुनिटी मिल रही है। मुझे लगता है उसका फ़ायदा आपको लेना चाहिए। और मैं चाहता हूँ कि अगर आपको कोई भी फ्यूचर में प्लानिंग करना हो तो सूर्यदत्ता के माध्यम से, हम स्टार्टअप्स काउंसिल ऑफ इंडिया के माध्यम से आपको सहयोग और सपोर्ट कर सकते हैं। इसी 2 शब्दों के साथ पुनः मैं सूर्यदत्ता ग्रुप का, डॉक्टर चौरड़िया का धन्यवाद अदा करता हूं कि उन्होंने मुझे एक अवार्ड देके सम्मानित किया है। फ्रेंड्स, दिस इज़ माय फर्स्ट अवार्ड आई टेकन। मैं आज तक अराउंड 10,000 एंटरप्रेन्योर को सम्मानित किया हूं, लेकिन डॉक्टर चौरड़िया के एक संबंध और प्यार की वजह से मैंने उनका अवार्ड स्वीकृत किया है। इसके लिए मैं उनका मेरे संस्था के माध्यम से, एसएमई चैम्बर ऑफ इंडिया के माध्यम से धन्यवाद देता हूं। जय हिंद, जय महाराष्ट्र।
थैंक यू सर। इसके बाद मैं प्रार्थना करता हूं श्री सुरेश कोते जी इन्हें कि वे अपने शब्द यहाँ पे प्रस्तुत करें।
सूर्यदत्ता ग्रुप ऑफ इन्स्टिट्यूटच्या वतीनं आजचा हा अवॉर्ड सूर्यदत्ता नॅशनल लाईफ टाईम अचिव्हमेंट अवॉर्ड आम्हाला सर्वांना देण्यात आला, त्याबद्दल प्रथम मी सूर्यदत्ता इन्स्टिट्यूटचे सर्व आमचे मित्र आदरणीय संजयजी चोरडिया आणि त्यांचे सर्व परिवार स्टाफ यांना धन्यवाद देतो। गेली 22 वर्षापासून शिक्षणाबरोबर समाजामध्ये विविध क्षेत्रामध्ये काम करणाऱ्या लोकांना या अवॉर्डनं सन्मानित करण्याचा उपक्रम त्यांनी सातत्याने चालू ठेवलेला आहे। हे समाजासाठी आणि त्यांच्यासाठी आणि असलेल्या विद्यार्थ्यांना सुद्धा प्रेरणा देण्यासाठी एक महत्त्वाचं खऱ्या अर्थाने योगदान आदरणीय चिवडेजींचं आहे। आणि त्यांनी जी मी अवॉर्ड्स त्यांची अनेक वर्षापासून बघतोय, अतिशय चाणाक्ष पद्धतीने सर्व लोकांचा अभ्यास करून ही अवॉर्ड्स त्यांनी दिलेली आहेत। कधी कधी काही अवॉर्ड्स चुकीच्या पद्धतीने सुद्धा दिले जातात। त्याचं एक छोटंसं मी गोष्ट सांगतो, घडलेली घटना आहे, जास्त वेळ घेणार नाही। महाराष्ट्र राज्याचे माजी मुख्यमंत्री विलासराव देशमुख होते आणि उपमुख्यमंत्री आदरणीय आर पाटील होते। ते एका सत्कार समारंभामध्ये दोघेही हजर होते आणि हजर असताना कार्यक्रम अतिशय जोरात सुरू झाला। फार मोठा सत्कार समारंभ घडत आला आणि त्या समारंभाच्या स्टेजवर असताना आदरणीय आबांना प्रेक्षकातून एक चिठ्ठी दिली आणि सांगितलं, आबा तुम्ही ज्यांचा सत्कार करणार आहेत त्यांचं एक मटक्याचं आणि दारूचं दुकान आहे. आबांना प्रश्न पडला ती काय करायचं. आबांनी ती चिठ्ठी घेतली आणि विलासरावांना दाखवली. विलासरावांनी ती वाचली आणि आबांना सांगितलं तुम्हाला माझ्या आधी बोलायचं आहे तेव्हा तुम्हीच ठरवा काय बोलायचं आहे ते. आणि अशा पद्धतीने विलासरावांनी बाजूला झाले आणि ती चिठ्ठी आबांनी वाचायला सुरू केली. वाचल्यानंतर आबांची वेळ आली भाषणासाठी. तर आबांनी त्यावेळेस अशी वेळ मारून नेली की समाजामध्ये अनेक चांगली काम करणारी माणसं असतात त्यांचा तर आम्ही सत्कार करतोच, परंतु भविष्यात सुद्धा चांगलं काम करावं अशा लोकांचा आम्हाला आगाऊ सत्कार करावा लागतो. तर त्या लोकांनी सुद्धा भविष्यात चांगलं काम करावं अशा प्रकारची अपेक्षा आम्ही ठेवतो. पण आदरणीय संजयजी चोडिया साहेबांचं जे परीक्षण आहे अगदी वेचून माणसं त्यांनी, मी अनेक पुरस्कार जे बघितले की इतकी माणसं मोठी मोठी आहेत का त्यांनी हे केलं. आणि हे काम करताना त्यांनी किती परिश्रम घेतले असतील, कारण समाजातली माणसं चांगली शोधायची इतकं सोपं काम नाही आहे. त्यांचा सर्व पूर्ण अभ्यास करावा लागतो, कारण चुकीचा जर पुरस्कार गेला तर त्याच्यामध्ये एका मोठ्या संस्थेची सुद्धा बदनामी होऊ शकते. म्हणून अतिशय बारकाईने तंतोतंतपणे सत्ता अभ्यास करून समाजाचा आणि सर्व क्षेत्रातील माणसांचा सुद्धा एक अभ्यास करून चांगला पुरस्कार जे दिलेले आहेत त्याबद्दल मी आदरणीय संजयजी चोडिया त्यांचा सर्व परिवार यांना मनापासून शुभेच्छा देतो. माझा सन्मान केला, मी सर्वांचे आभार मानतो. थांबतो. जय हिंद, जय महाराष्ट्र.
Thank you very much, sir. I request Dr. Rajesh Gadia, sir, to express.
Hello, good evening. I first thank Professor Dr. Sanjay Chordia, Sushmaji Chordia, for giving me this award today. When so many have to yet speak, so I'll just cut it in short. When we come, all of us know that there are so many people to be thanked whenever an award is given. When students like you, when I used to be sitting in the audience and somebody used to be getting out, we used to always feel that we should also get one someday. The students, you should be listening. And how many people do you have to thank in your lifetime that you come to this stage in life? सबसे पहले भगवान को thank करना चाहिए. Because being in the ICU for 30 years and training hundreds of doctors in the ICU, एक देखा गया कि ultimately कुछ भी करो उसकी सिवा पत्ता भी नहीं हलता है. मतलब I can tell you instances where ये लगा ये patient मरने वाला and the patient survives. So all of us should remember one thing. ये भगवत गीता का ये तो है नहीं मुनि जी अपने, नहीं तो बताए रहते कि एक तो है इसमें कि किसी भी चीज़ को होना था, आज अवार्ड मिलना था, भगवान की इच्छा से था. दूसरा होता है, I always think that you should, the first and foremost you should thank is your parents to give you the education, to send you here, to make you a doctor and then get something in life. Third, you all are students now, but once you get married, it is your wife who is most important. She is Dr. Sadhana Gade, she is a pediatrician, and she too is a gold medalist from BJ Medical College. And you wouldn't believe that in the end, one of us had to take a back step. अगर पीछे नहीं गई रहती तो आज तो वो यहाँ खड़ी होती, मैं नीचे बैठा हुआ रहता. इतना ही डिफरेंस था. You should thank your children because doctor is known as a Sunday to Sunday father. Or doctors, that is the hard life that you have to go through. And that Sunday to Sunday father means वो time कब मिलना, Sunday evening को ही खाली बच्चों के साथ time मिलना था. So my 3 children, that is Varun, Sakshi and Anisha, they are really proud of them that at least they supported me in this endeavor. Then I have to thank so many doctors who have got trained by me. My students, my other ICU doctors who were trained by us over a period of 25 years, where I feel that these were the people who were pushing me further to perform better. And then you have to thank your, other than the ICU doctors, your patients, thousands of patients who had faith on you who came to the ICU. For example, I'll just tell you what the dengue which you hear now was started by us in 1998. And that was the first patient of dengue and epidemic in Pune, and that's how we built it up now. That dengue has now become a household name in India.
That time nobody knew what is dengue. So we have created where I have got the highest cases in the world, that is 12,000 cases on record right now of dengue fever. And we have brought down the death rate in dengue fever from 5 to 1% now, which is the highest. So I yet thank God for that. I don't see that we have done anything great. It is all His wish. Next, we should also know that, and you should always remember one thing, that never forget the COVID, the 3 waves. कुछ देखा नहीं आप लोगों ने जो हम लोग देख चुके थे गए अप्रैल मई में. ये उम्र के बच्चे dying at my doorstep because of lack of oxygen. People running from hospital to hospital. Beds बढ़ाओ, oxygen चाहिए. Have you ever seen a 25-year-old dying because of lack of oxygen? They used to come to the door. He's roaming about in 20 hospitals, no beds available, and then the death occurs in front of us. ऐसी भी किस्से थे कि people have gone from hospital to hospital, Pune, Nagar, Daund, Bombay, no place, and then they come to us and then they survive. So we have gone through the worst phase of dengue. So let me thank, and this award is for all those doctors, please, who have fought in COVID. Let us appreciate them, that the work that they have done. I am not the only one. So in the ICU, we worked day and night for saving lives of patients. We have saved a lot of patients. But in the end of the day, these doctors really deserve that award. I also have to tell these young kids, nothing is coming easy in life. आजकल क्या है, बच्चों को चाहिए कि एक दिन में ओवरनाइट सब हो जाना चाहिए. होता नहीं है. It is hard work. It is determination. Your luck also counts over here. And ultimately, opportunities will come your way. And when that opportunity comes, grab it. That is very important. And then pray to God that everything goes fine. Your job is to do the hard work. God will give you the rest. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for words of gratitude. I request Bandhutacharya Prakash Rokde, sir. I request Sri Mukesh Modi ji. I request Rotarian Dr. Simran Jetwani. When awardees are coming, please play Suryadatta music. Suryadatta song you can play by the time they are here.
A very beautiful evening to all the hearts, beautiful, smiley hearts present over here. Amazing to see all of you still smiling around over there. I can see many smiley faces. So to all the Honorable Governor of Karnataka and guest of honor, Anup Jaluta ji, and a prestigious and one of the most dynamic Suryadatta CEO, CMD, I would tell him as, Sanjay Chodia ji, and his better half, Sushma ji, who's another power. I've experienced her. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful to see all of you over here. I'm as humbled as I can be to receive this prestigious award. It's not really a small thing, but yet to be recognized and to know that your work is being appreciated by people, it's an amazing feeling. 10 years down the line, you won't have any idea that one of the big editor came up to me and said, we want to put you in the names of the 100 social workers of India, where Supriya Sule, Mother Teresa, and Gandhi ji, and everyone was there. So I refused to be there. Only reason saying that I'm still not the deserving lot to be in one of the hundreds of India. But today I feel really honored that although not being on social media anywhere, still my work has been noticed. That's now I call it power. And to be a girl, born as a girl, is another feeling that I have used my feminism as one of the most powerful thing where I can achieve my goals. People pray. I don't pray in that manner that I want something. I just say that if you cannot let me do good things in life, it's fine. But don't ever let me have a bad thought also, ever to do something bad for anyone. So this is what I feel. So if your thought process is perfectly all right, I feel there is no negativity word ever. The problem that you say about the negativity is in your head. It's not a problem. It's just a word which remains in the dictionary for me. And I say, okay, this has come. I have to fight it out. Obstacles come and go. But trust me, I'm telling you, if you are all right here, nothing will go wrong in your life. This is what I have learned. And yes, I would really want to thank that alone we can't stand here. I may be the face today, but I'm really saying that it is, at the end of the day, a team of work that comes to this part of it. And I really appreciate all my team members who have been supporting me and being with me, whatever I want to achieve. It's what I can say. A real gratitude to each one of you. I'm not just saying in words, but I really, really mean it over here. I really thank and appreciate my family, my children who are the most supportive, my world to me, and my husband. I'm not just saying in words. Be it anywhere, I have to be there. If there is something, I have an obstacle problem, I just give him a call. And he leave everything from aside of his work, however he may be a business person or a private limited CMD, I don't know, but he comes there for me. So this is what, and today again he's there here for me. So this is what I call power, and I love to be here with all of you. And thank you so much, Dil se, bahut dil se, to this institute, which is a very prestigious award for me. I will cherish it lifetime to my life, and I will work even harder. And I feel that even working also, I should die with a smile, so that if anybody comes to see me, okay, mar bhi gayi, to zinda dili se has ke mari. So this I want in my life. Thank you so much. Love you all. God bless you all. Keep smiling always and keep on doing the good work. Love you all.
Dil se thank you, ma'am, for your OK theory. Thank you. And also we would like to thank Mr. Jetwani for being here. I request Sri Saurabh Bora sir to come on the dais. I request Advocate Sri Amit Mehta ji on the dais. The energetic personality, the best person.
मी अर्धा पुणेरीच आहे, कारण मी इंजिनिअरिंग पुण्यामधून केलेलं आहे. When you meet the top lawyers in this country, you should take something from here. And today I will tell you something very interesting what happened with us. And this is for all the students, for you to hear what I'm about to say. मी इंजिनिअरिंग केलं पुण्यामध्ये. आफ्टर दॅट I did my MBA Finance from Leeds University. नंतर मी मर्जर ॲक्विजिशन केलं फ्रॉम लंडन बिझनेस स्कूल. नंतर मी लॉ केलं मुंबईमधून. Now I'll tell you what plays really important role in your student's life. And that is the internship, dissertation, or training after you complete your graduation or during your graduation. And I'll tell you something very interesting happened with me in my life. And this is what I want to share with you, and you will find it equally funny also. I finished my engineering from Pune, and I happened to get an internship in Tata Group, that is TISCO. And TISCO म्हणजे TISCO in जमशेदपुर. तेव्हा ते बिहार स्टेट होता, बिहार स्टेट. तभी वो बिहार स्टेट था. अब मैंने बोला कि यहाँ से बिहार जाना है, इंटर्नशिप है, वी शुड टेक अपॉर्चुनिटी टू गो देयर. तो टिस्को ने हमको इंटर्नशिप के लिए, ट्रेनिंग के लिए वहाँ पे लिया. तभी वो बिहार स्टेट था, यानी वहाँ पे सब कुछ हिंदी में चलता था. और तभी वहाँ पे एक बहुत कड़क डायरेक्टर रहा करते थे, उनका नाम था जमशेद ईरानी. He was a fantastic personality, an intellectual, and someone you should have met, such a brilliant person. अभी ऐसा हो गया कि मैं वहाँ पे एक इवनिंग को जमशेदपुर पहुँच गया, तो मुझे वहाँ पे स्टूडेंट एकोमोडेशन मिला. और एकोमोडेशन मिलने के बाद मुझे कहा कि आपको भाई 2 स्टूडेंट्स के साथ रहना है. तो आई टुक माई बैग, आई वेंट देयर, आई स्टेड विद द स्टूडेंट्स. इवनिंग को इट वॉज अराउंड 7-7:30. अभी हमने तो कभी बार देखा नहीं, बार यानी वहाँ जहाँ पे बियर वाइन विस्की रखा था ऐसा बार, बट दे हैव वेरी फैंटास्टिक बार रूम इन टिस्को. दे हैव वेरी फैंटास्टिक बार रूम, जहाँ पे सब presidents, CEOs, vice presidents, all directors and all general managers come and sit there. तो मेरे को कहा गया कि आप वहाँ पे आइए, यू आर अ न्यू स्टूडेंट, यू आर इंटर्नशिप, यू कैन कम एंड एन्जॉय देयर. तो मैंने बोला अच्छा अपॉर्चुनिटी है, लेट्स गो देयर. सो आई हैपन टू गो देयर. अभी वहाँ पे जो घड़ा, ये सुनने लायक है. मैं बाहर में गया, अभी मैं तो स्टूडेंट था, आई एम अ फ्रेशर, मैं किसको पहचानता भी नहीं हूँ. तो वहाँ पे बैठने के बाद मुझे एक जनरल मैनेजर का व्हाट यू लाइक टू हैव. ही वॉज अ फॉरेनर. उन्होंने कहा व्हाट यू लाइक टू हैव. अभी मैं बोला तो अपन तो कुछ कभी पिए ही नहीं है, तो मैंने बोला 1 ग्लास ऑफ मिल्क. तो सब ऑफिसर लोग बैठे थे, ये सब हंसने लगे, अरे इसने यानी दूध मांग ले है, 1 ग्लास ऑफ मिल्क. तो मैंने बोला कि भाई दैट इज़ व्हाट आई एम ड्रिंकिंग, तो प्लीज़ गिव मी 1 ग्लास ऑफ मिल्क. वो होने के बाद जब ऑर्डर आने वाला था, उतने में वहाँ पे डायरेक्टर आ गए. वो आके मुझे बोल रहे, हे यंग मैन, व्हाट यू ऑर्डर्ड. तो मैंने बोला सर 1 हॉट ग्लास ऑफ मिल्क. बोलते व्हाट, यू आर कमिंग टू टिस्को एंड यू आर ऑर्डरिंग 1 ग्लास ऑफ मिल्क. और उसने जो उनका जो स्टीवर्ड होता है उसको बुलाया और उसको कहा कि नो गिव हिम समथिंग न्यू टू ड्रिंक. तो उन्होंने कुछ तो मुझे ऑफर किया था, आई डोंट नो व्हाट इट वाज, बट बिकॉज मुझे शर्म आ रही थी कि ना कैसे बोलूँ, इससे मैंने हाँ बोल दिया एंड आई हैपन टू ड्रिंक दैट. तभी इवनिंग को उसने कहा अभी एक काम करना, आप यहाँ पे कुछ दिन रहने वाले हैं, वहाँ पे एक डिपार्टमेंट है हमारा, गवर्नमेंट डिपार्टमेंट है, वहाँ पे जाके फॉर्म भर के आना. और फॉर्म में क्या भरना है कि भाई यू आर अलाउड टू ड्रिंक. अब मैंने कहा कि भाई आई डोंट वांट टू ड्रिंक, पर उन्होंने बोला आपको फॉर्म भरना ज़रूरी है. तो मैं वहाँ पे फॉर्म भरने को गया अगले दिन सुबह को. और ये सुनने लायक है, उस दिन क्या हो गया. मैंने फॉर्म भरने के लिए लाइन में खड़ा रहा. लाइन में खड़े रहने के बाद उन्होंने बोला कि हाँ आपका नाम क्या है. मैंने बोला अमित मेहता. अच्छा कौन से डिपार्टमेंट है. तो मैंने बोला मैं प्रोडक्शन इंजीनियरिंग डिपार्टमेंट में इंटर्नशिप के लिए आया हूँ, ऐसे कह रहे. ठीक है, ये लो फॉर्म भर लीजिए. अभी फॉर्म था हिंदी में, अभी अपन को तो हिंदी बरोबर आती नहीं थी तभी, तो आई हैपन टू रीड द एंटायर फॉर्म. तो पहले लाइन था, अभी बिहार स्टेट था, हिंदी था, तो पहला लाइन लिखा था बेवड़े का नाम. अरे मैंने बोला ये क्या है बेवड़े का नाम, अपन को अपना नाम दिखाना पड़ेगा. उस पर कोई देखेगा फोटो नहीं, बोले बेवड़े का नाम पूछ रहे. उसके आगे देखिए क्या लिखा था, बेवड़े के बाप का नाम. मैंने बोला साले एक तो बोले बेवड़े का नाम, उसके बाद बोलते बेवड़े के बाप का नाम. मैं बोला कि फॉर्म फाड़ो और यहाँ से भागो, बिकॉज ये फॉर्म अगर मेरे पिताजी के पास गए तो अपनी हालत होने वाली है. तो दिस वॉज माई एक्सपीरियंस as far as the dissertation is concerned. But I'll tell you something more interesting. I keep on going for lecturing the alumni, Leeds University, London Business School, Engineering College में, पुण्यामध्ये पण मी आलेलो last year. I was addressing all the engineering students. But I'll tell you something very interesting which you all should know, and after that I'll end my speech. I was flying to London, and there was a Singaporean sitting next to me. He was a Singaporean, and I was going to lecture a alumni in London. So he was reading a book, and the book's name was Leadership. So मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि मैंने लीडरशिप के सब बुक पढ़ लिए. I think that, but that's not the case. He was drinking, of course he was drinking something. तो मैंने बोला कि भी रात के 12 बजे है, ये ड्रिंक करके सोने वाला है, तो मैं उसकी बुक ले लेता हूँ. तो मैंने उसको बोला कैन आई जस्ट रीड योर बुक. वो बोला यस. तो मैंने उनकी बुक ले ली. अभी लीडरशिप का बुक है, मैंने बोला कुछ नया सीखने मिलेगा. So I started going through the book, and this is something very interesting for all the students. You should know about this because this is what we are doing today. I started going through the pages. I read one of the first page. In the first page, they had made 4 quadrants. Quadrants are 4 parts. It was written on the top, there are only 4 types of people in this world. Only 4. We all are in one of those types. All. The first person is an ordinary man. That is the first quadrant. Ordinary man म्हणजे काय? ओ हे काय? हे तर मी पण करू शकतो. हे ह्यांना काय? अवॉर्ड्स वगैरे मी पण करू शकतो. काय मोठं याच्यामध्ये? This is called ordinary man, who will just talk and criticize everyone. Means either we are ordinary man, number one. Then I went to the second page. The second page was a manager. Manager means what? उसको जो कहा वो उसने करना है. If I have been told something, if I'm a manager, I have to just follow the instructions. That is the second quadrant. Then I turned the page and I went to the third quadrant. The third quadrant was written a leader. So I was wondering, हायला third page मध्ये leader आला तर आता राहिले का? Leader is the ultimate that one can achieve. So I asked, I was just thinking myself, what is what? It was making me very curious. कि fourth quadrant मध्ये काय असेल? So I first read that third quadrant. Leader. Leader means a person who takes initiative, who will be in the forefront, people will follow him, and he will set an example. That's a leader. म्हणजे all political leader आहे, business leaders आहे, Ratan Tata, Mr. Narayana Murthy, Reliance Industries, Ambani's, they are leaders. But when I converted and checked the fourth quadrant, it was an eye-opener. So first was the ordinary man, second was the manager, third was a leader, but the fourth quadrant had the word called role model. This is something very interesting. Our achievements have to be not just a leader. It has to be a role model. Role model means I would like to be something like this in my life. And let me tell you today when I came here in Pune, I really met a role model like Mr. Sanjay Chorodia and Sushma ji, that this is what we should achieve, not just leadership. You should be a role model in the life of the people, because they are the people who are going to set the example, and this is what we have to learn today. I came here, I was just thinking, today in the morning, I think whatever awards मिळालेला this is another 25th award, what's the big deal about it? But today also I learned so many things. Let me tell you this, today I learned so many things. And I would like to tell each and every student, don't be an ordinary man. ठीक है, ये तो मैं भी कर सकते, क्या बड़ी बात है? No, this is your downfall. You have to understand everything, that every person is important in life. Or the ordinary man will keep on criticizing, he'll be never be happy, he'll be always be unhappy. सुबह उठो तो unhappy, शाम को दो. But you have to achieve and be role model, and let's hope that all the students who are in Suryadatta today become a role model in future. Thank you very much.
I request Sri Bhavya Srivastav. After this, I request all the awardees to please come backstage by the time arrangement is here. Family members and awardees, please come backstage. Thank you for being here. Now arrangement for Bhajan Sandhya is there. All awardees, again I request to please come along with your family members backstage. I request to play corporate film of Suryadatta. Within 5 minutes, arrangements will be done, and immediately we are going to listen to Bhajan Samrat, Anup Jalota ji. While you are listening, you will be served with snacks. Please be there. A beautiful, wonderful program. We welcome Sri Subhash Jain on behalf of Suryadatta.